This is episode 47. I'm here with all the guys today, and we are joined by a big Detroit sports fan who came on last year when we covered the NFC North. So, as we break down our first division, it's only right we ran it back on man Jordan. I want to say welcome and thanks for coming on again, bro.
Yeah, appreciate y'all. What's up, y'all? Appreciate y'all for having me, man. It's good to be back on
Hey,
here.
thanks
Sir.
for coming on.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna give our predictions on the and cover the division, but before that, let's get into some of the summer league and some of these top five players' debuts. Uh, Anthony, go ahead. What'd you think about Wemby?
I mean, the first game he was a little let's say nervous. It looked
I
like he
mean,
was
I
it
mean,
looked
you
like he
gotta
was
say
playing.
this was probably the biggest debut since LeBron James, summer league wise.
No question.
I would say
I think it's maybe even bigger. No bullshit.
It might have been bigger.
it just didn't look organized. He was just like running up and down doing just nonsense. But I mean, he made up in that second game. I mean, I had to see the first half. That's it. He didn't have to play the whole game in the second game.
That's all
So
the Spurs needed to see too. Took him right down, shut him down, said, "You know what? We're good."
I'm not gonna lie. The more I watch the NBA, I forgot kind of how soft it is with fouls. This dude's gonna be stat padding free throws like it's nothing.
He said like the NBA is like nowhere near as physical as like over like
In
where he was
Europe,
playing.
yeah.
And that's crazy coming from France, bro. That's nuts.
Dude, it's insane to me. And then I even saw
I don't I mean I've always thought that NBA was soft, and I mean like places other than the US, they don't let you get away with shit like we do over here. Like the travels, the hand checks that we have going on, that I mean they
Yeah.
play a more physical game, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
I even
I
saw well, I was gonna say I saw an article today. His strength and conditioning coach said that they refuse to put muscle on his body because they say it's not needed. And they like people were scared he might get pushed around the NBA, and he's like his game fits into the system of like our fouling system.
I mean, I could see him getting pushed around, but like even if you push him around, you still got a 7'5", and then that wingspan is still getting the contest. No matter how far you push him, motherfucker's still
You gotta
gonna be there.
I don't care how big you are, you gotta put
That's-
some muscle on you.
That
Like,
sounds
I would
good.
agree with
Embiid
that.
yeah, Embiid gets his hands on
That's
you.
his-
Jokic, they get their hands on you.
I mean,
Yeah,
shit, those are the best post players in the league. Like they're doing that to everybody. They don't even got to be that dominant, bro. They just got to be Bam putting his shoulder low gravity, like just
Yeah.
Bam, not a
Right.
post player dropping his bruh. No, I feel you,
Yeah.
Trent. But that's all fine and dandy till I get your ass all the way under the rim, and then what are you doing? Putting your hand through the
I
hoop?
mean, like Embiid drops his shoulder on this guy's chest. That's all skin and bone there. You got to put some fucking muscle on.
He gonna be out here breaking pectoral muscles and fracturing ribs.
Yeah, he don't need a whole lot of muscle, just a
No.
little bit more. That boy is
Well, I mean,
skinny though.
I mean, you saw-
a year of working out with in an NBA weight room. You're going just look at Chet.
I was literally just about to say that.
He doesn't have the body for it.
What's going on with him? He hasn't played yet in the summer league, has he? Have I missed
Yeah,
that?
I'm actually watching him right now.
yeah, he's played every.
He didn't
Vegas
play
game.
last game though. He didn't play like the
Okay,
most
because I
recent when he
seen
sat out.
okay. How's he looking? I haven't seen the OKC summer league games. I only seen like a bits and pieces of a couple Pistons. Well, I don't watch too much of the summer league, man. I watch like bits and pieces, highlights. You know, it's hard for me to sit there and just watch that like
watch
that.
a full game. Yeah,
Yeah.
I won't.
It's a tough watch because I mean that goes back to like the Wemby thing. He said he only practiced with the team 2 times before that game.
Yeah,
So you gotta-
I mean, his conference after it. They
Yeah,
said,
but
what
I'm
happened? He's
saying-
like, bro, I didn't know what I was doing on the court.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Didn't
really,
know what
it's
I'm
just
doing.
like it's like an AU game. Everyone's just out there trying to get there, trying to prove, especially those other players, prove that they deserve a roster spot. So like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all it's for. I like watching them for the Grizzlies because we got like 9 wings who are fighting for 2 spots right now. So it's entertaining to watch all those guys go out and shoot. But
say I don't know if you guys saw the Scoot and Amen Thompson. They played the first game, and I think you could tell they were the most NBA ready out of all these players, in my opinion. Just like the way they move with the ball, out of the ball, they could shoot, defend. They basically were just doing everything.
I'm trying to tell you, those
and
then,
those Thompson twins.
They're real.
Yeah, I know.
They're
Jordan's hype
real,
over
bro.
there.
I was just about to say, what's all this shit about Amon? Where's the love for Asar, bro? He was the
I mean,
MVP coming up. Okay,
I'm
he's
not-
the man.
not
Asar
gonna
will be
hold you.
better than Amon. God damn it! I'm saying
I don't know about that.
Bold prediction.
Amen
I'm
is
telling
tough.
you right
I was gonna say,
now.
I honestly haven't caught a single Pistons summer league game, but I've seen Amon play in 2 of them, and Buddy it looks easy, and I'm sure it's the
He
same with
looks
Asar. I'm sure
physical
it's
It's too
too.
easy.
but he gets to the rim. He does what he wants at will. I haven't seen
Dude,
Asar. I'm sure it's the same way, but Buddy's just built different. He
they
doesn't
just
care.
they just beat the Raptors 94-90. He just dropped 17-9, bro. Like it's gonna be easy to him. Asar is gonna be he's definitely ready too, and he can make an immediate impact. I firmly believe he can, man.
So what is gonna go?
This
It's
dude's a
gonna go
baller.
Cade, Ivy, Asar.
That's gonna
Jalen
tie
Duren.
into like one of our
Durn will probably
questions
be at
that
the
we
5.
have
What
for
you guys
you.
just paid Isaiah
Yeah.
Stewart a shit ton of money. So
Yeah,
Stewart's starting at the 4.
I wouldn't say a shit ton compared to what the salary. I mean, it averages out about 16 million a year. But even if he's coming off the bench, dude, that's a good signing though, man. Yeah, some people
I
were
thought it
pissed
was more
about
than
that,
16.
but
I thought it was more than 16. I thought it was like 23.
like if you break it down, it averages out. I don't know exactly. Okay, you know how sometimes they could get 23
Oh,
this
yeah,
year
this
and
year and it
17 that.
balances
But I'm
out.
saying if you
Gotcha.
average it out by year, averages out to about 16 million a year. That's not bad, dude.
That's
In
not.
today's NBA, you get a pretty solid quality player for anything under 20 million per season. That's a bargain in today's NBA. You got players getting paid out the ass who didn't deserve that paycheck, bro. And that's crazy. You know, the standard in the NBA is players are getting paid by default now just for, oh, I've been in the league 2 years. It's time for me to get an extension. I know I've averaged 8 points a game, but still, I'm here and I'm reliable. So I don't know, man. We'll see what happens with that. But they could go a couple different ways, but I'm sure we'll get into that a little bit more.
I mean, we might as well knock it out right here. One of our questions was the Pistons, their ceiling this year after the offseason moves, getting the healthy Cade back. How do you feel about it?
Well, the Pistons whole season obviously depends on Cade and if he can stay healthy. I don't know how serious this is going to be coming back from that injury, the surgery he had, but he's got to stay healthy. That starting 5 will look good. I love our bigs, dude. Bagley, Jalen Duren, Isaiah Stewart, dude, James Wiseman. That was a steal.
I love
that was
one
a
too.
steal,
Yeah,
bro. I don't know what they were thinking giving him, but thank you. We'll take it.
Yeah.
I like all of our bigs, man. Their offseason was kind of it was kind of somewhat non-existent if you think about it, because I mean, they only picked up really like 2 players. They got like Monte Morris, you know, Flint Town's finest. Shout out Monte Morris. He's from my hometown. And then Joe Harris, Mr. 7 points a game, but a glorified shooter. Give me a break with that. I could have did without that, but the young guys, man, I feel really good about the direction they're going. As far as their ceiling goes, I'm not going to say nothing too crazy. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs this year. I could see them winning, like maybe doubling their wins a little bit more, winning anywhere between 30 to 40 games this year. I could see they're not going to make the playoffs this year, though.
If they keep that young core together, that is going to be one of the more scary teams in the future, I think.
I hope so.
Is bright for the Detroit Pistons. But so I had a question kind of off that for you, because it seems like you guys are kind of like really guard heavy now. So you have Cade, Asor, Jaden Ivey, and then Killian Hayes. Do you think it's like Killian Hayes' time's up? Because I know you weren't like crazy about him. You were saying he's a player that's really up and down. So like, how do you feel about like the heavy guards?
You know, I would say can him now, but I would keep him just for the simple fact that he's so familiar with like what they've been trying to do. But now you got Monty Williams coming in, so how different that's gonna be and how that's gonna work, I don't know. The thing with Killian though, he is a smart player, man. And I said this on y'all's show last year. He can literally do everything except shoot the goddamn ball. He can defend, he can rebound, he can pass the hell out of the rock, but he's inconsistent. I'm not big on Killian, man. I'm really not. I'm big on Jaden Ivey. He has got to continue to develop his game, especially his shot. Cade, I'm not worried about Cade. Cade's going to be just fine. I'm just worried about his health. That's it. But these guys, man, if they could come together, man, I think within not this season, but I think next season they can make a strong playoff push, man. But I still think there's something missing, though, because the thing with Detroit teams, and this isn't just the Pistons, it's the Lions, it's the Red Wings, it's the Tigers. They never get like the biggest, highest names in sports. They're not going to pay nobody like that. And all their best players they've ever had in any sport outside of Tigers, because baseball is baseball, you know, and everybody gets paid. But whether it's the Lions or the Pistons, they have never had that free agent that they've brought in and signed and paid out the ass. Every single superstar Detroit sports has ever had, we've drafted them and then usually force them into early retirement. But, you know,
why is that?
Well,
It's the city,
dude, it's
the
just
culture.
it's hard, man. It's hard. It's hard being a Detroit sports fan. It really is. And we're some of the most loyal, but some of the most beat down fans there is, man. But what are you gonna do? Bandwagon to another team? We ain't built like that, man. It's just it's home. We stick with our team. I'm gonna ride it out with them. I'm gonna sink with them. I'm gonna swim with them. Hopefully, I don't know, bro. They gotta show me something. But it's been a long time. 1921, two. It's been 15
Alice.
years. 15 years since there's been any championship in Detroit, bro, in any sport. So, been a long time.
Jeez.
So I know you basically like the offseason you guys had then when with all those pieces you named that you add, the young core that you guys are piecing together, getting Monty Williams, a coach who knows how to win. He's not gonna deal with the bullshit. As you saw, what he was doing with Aiton and shit. He's not having that. What would you grade the offseason?
With the draft included?
Yeah, everything. Going into the next season from last year.
About a B.
About a B.
About a B. It could have been better. Could have been worse. I love the draftees. I love Asar Thompson, bro. And Marcus Sasser is gonna be a fucking boss, bro. He's gonna be a boss.
What more do you think they could have? To me, I think they had the next best. I love Houston's, but
dude, they got such a young squad. Yeah. I'm telling you that Jabari Smith, dude, he's a monster. Jalen Green, he's still gonna come up with a vengeance because he's always got the chip on his shoulder. He wanted to be first, and they do have some solid pieces over there too. Well, yeah, Dylan Brooks over there now too, right?
Yeah.
And Van Fleet, didn't he go over there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Man,
they got a nice.
Better watch out. And Ime Udoka too. That man can coach. Don't sleep on Houston, bro.
Yeah, see that. But my question was, what more do you think they could have done? I think Houston had the best offseason, but next I would say probably Detroit. That Monty Williams hire is, I think it's slept on. Like
I think
they need a wing.
I would say if they could have got Grant back, like a vet like Grant,
they got
hell no. Now
they got Bojan. Bojan. He had a career year last year.
Bojan,
whatever.
Bojan, that overpaid motherfucker.
You should have traded him. Got some assets.
They would have got value for him too.
Yeah.
What more they could have done? I just think they need at least like one. I wouldn't say superstar, but like maybe potential all-star type player, perhaps that's a veteran that could help teach these young cats. You know what I'm saying? Because it's good that you have a young squad and you have a very promising looking young squad, but you do need a veteran in there. Like if you could have got like a Dylan Brooks, even like on Detroit, somebody like that who has that experience, who can, rub you the wrong way. He can, preach to these young cats, get them fired up. I just think that's what they could have done better is get like a veteran player who's like a really quality player who you can depend on.
The culture's changing up in Detroit. With just bringing in Monty Williams, that no question. Changing.
He did it in Phoenix. I have no doubt he'll do it.
People people forget how bad Phoenix was before.
I'm saying, bro. Yeah. And then he got him to the finals in his second year? It was his second year there, and then he had 2 Western Conference Finals losses. First year they
choked against fucking Dallas though.
Yeah,
absolutely sold that.
They've been doing these coaches dirty, bro. I don't get it, but
me either.
Yeah, but did you guys see Dylan Brooks' comments? He compared this team to the Grizzlies when he was there. He was like, Jalen Green's like a young
as far as play style, yes. Like Jalen Green is a high flyer.
I wanted to see what Donna thought about that.
First off, did you listen to the whole interview or did you hear the little clip they're posting all over TikTok? Because they're two different things.
It could just be a clip. I'm just saying. I just wanted to see what you thought about it.
He didn't compare Jalen Green to Ja. He said his situation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the same as his was in Memphis. He's here about a bunch of raw young talent, and he's here to help build that culture, push defense, build them up, make them the best players they can be in their own individual way. The clip going on TikTok is that he's out here comparing Jalen Green to Ja and Jabari Smith to Jaren.
The bigger one I think is fucking Jabari to Jaren. Like, yeah, I can't see Jabari Smith ever winning a Defensive Player of the Year.
But that's not what he was doing though. That's not what he was doing. That's
right. Yeah. See, I didn't take it like that. It's purely just play styles or whatever.
It was the young talent. This is a young team. I'm trying to build a culture with these guys, push them to their limits. Like, that's all it was. It wasn't. Yeah, nah. Because I saw it on TikTok. I was like, I know he's not out here trying to call Jalen Green Ja.
You never know. Dylan Brooks to say anything.
That's facts.
Y'all did
a
see him though
wild
at
guy.
Summer League though. He was out there with X and Luke Kennard and chatting it up with Coach Jenkins and shit, sitting with the Memphis boys during the Houston game. Or during Memphis game, and then went over and watched Houston play when Houston was playing. Still got love for Dylan in the city. He just had to go. It just wasn't his time no more. But
Said he
he
just had to
just
go.
had to go. You know what I mean?
That's
We couldn't.
I mean, to be fair, I like him a lot more.
Now that he's not with Memphis.
Yeah,
Oh,
seriously,
me too.
I really
me
do.
too. I got nothing but respect and love for him because people forget that he was here in the grit and grind era. He was here with Mike Conley, Zebo, and all them, and then he was here after they left before the Jaren, the John, the Bane. Dylan Brooks was our number one guy. He was taking 23 to 25 shots, and then we started bringing in his talent, and we wanted to minimize his role, but he wants to be him and he wants to get his shots up. That just doesn't fit in our offense anymore.
Yeah, I mean, he's not that guy anywhere. Like you're not him putting up 20 shots a game. Like,
I mean, in Houston, he might be.
Shit.
Not with Van Fleet over
Not
there.
not with that coach.
Not with
there.
Van Fleet over there.
Go or
But Houston, you better watch out though. The only problem with Houston is they're in the Western Conference.
Yep.
That's the only problem. And the Western Conference is a whole lot tougher, bro. And if they was in the East, that no question playoffs, no question this, but it would not be debatable. But Ime Udoka, man, give him some time over there, see what he can do, man. He got some pieces over there.
That's why those two places are my favorite two off seasons. Like those coaches, they're changing the cultures immediately in places that haven't had much success in the recent history.
all those teams in like a same like 3 to 5 year window. It's like the Pistons,
they
the
have to keep
Rockets,
that core together.
and the Thunder. Those three teams, 3 to 5 years are gonna be scary.
No doubt.
Super scary.
You can always count on the Thunder. I mean, the Thunder are probably some of the best drafting team. I mean, of the last 15 years, I want to say. Drafted KD, Harden, and Russ. They draft well every year. SGA, they draft well every year, bro. Every single year. They got these in the Josh Giddey. You see all these players come out of nowhere that I ain't even. It's like, who in the hell is this dude? And how is he balling like that? They draft extremely well in OKC, bro. So I don't doubt for a minute they're going to be nasty in like 2-3 years for real.
I expect them to make some noise this year. No bullshit.
Like, what you mean? You ain't be playoffs?
Possibly, yeah.
I
mean, they were in the play-in last year without Chet.
Right. I always forget about that play. And what's this new tournament shit they're doing now? How's that different than the play-in? How's that going to work?
So this new tournament's an in-season tournament, and basically what they're doing. Go ahead, Trent.
No, go ahead. I was just saying it was built into the schedule, so it's not like.
So it's from the beginning of November up until Christmas, and basically, there's going to be tournament nights, and there's I think 6 brackets, 3 in the East, 3 in the West, and you have certain days you'll play everybody. So for instance, let's pull up Houston's real quick. So throughout the month of November and December, you guys will be playing on tournament nights. You'll play the Pacers, the Sixers, the Cavs, and the Hawks. And then basically you round robin those 5 nights, and then the best record advances to the knockout round. Okay. And then it's basically then every game is built into your schedule. So it's still only 82 games unless you make it to the championship game. Then you'll be playing an 83rd game.
And if you win that, you solidify a spot in the playoffs, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
I thought it was just cat.
I think it's just
money. I thought they were just getting paid
to have people like players not sitting out every other game.
It's an incentive.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it's a cool idea. I like that they built it into the schedule that way. Load management's not going to be a thing. You know what days your tournament days. Yeah, but you'll have your tournament days. So if you're going to do load management, it won't be during the tournament. You know what I mean?
Right.
You won't take those days off. Is the way I'm looking at it. That they're built in, but
that's crazy. I don't know. I don't like the play-in tournament shit, man. I don't like it either. I do not like it, bro. Keep the top 8 seeds in each side. If you ain't top 8 seed, you ain't got no business playing for the prize.
To
I don't
me,
like that
the
shit,
only
bro.
the only thing they could possibly do different that I think would make it more exciting: 16 teams, the best 16 teams in the league.
No matter what conference.
No East or West.
Okay.
Yep.
I would love that.
There'd be like 12 Western Conference teams.
That's facts.
Oh, like 4 East. Oh shit. I never thought of it like that though. That could be interesting.
I'd like that a lot more. So we touched up on the NBA, your team's off season. Talk to us about the Lions off season. How you feel about the draft?
I feel good. I feel really Good about the draft. You know, when they made their first pick, dude, I about lost my fucking mind, bro.
We were texting around that time. I remember, if I
Bro.
remember it correctly.
I think everybody had
I'm
that
like a
reaction.
running back. We had the worst defense, total defense in the league last year. And you take a running back first. I knew, and remember, Swift was still on the Lions. They didn't trade him until after that. We
That's
pretty
why,
much
yeah.
knew he was gonna be
Yeah.
out. We
Yep.
knew that, but
Yeah,
we just
fuck
didn't
y'all
know,
for that.
we just didn't know that we was gonna give him away for piss and nickels, man. Like gave him away for nothing. Like here,
Yeah.
take him. We don't want him.
To
And give
Philly,
him-
who
and
needed
give
a running
him
back.
and give him
Yeah.
to one of the best teams in football while you're at it, with you dumbasses. But anyway, I lost my mind. But Jahmyr Gibbs, I think him and Montgomery, that's going to be a nasty 1-2 punch. Now that Jamal Williams is gone, I'm feeling good about that. He's one of the best running backs in the class. And then
He's going to be the fastest guy on the field probably at all times.
Oh man,
so.
he's a burner. He's a burner, dude. And then when you get Sam Laporta, the tight end, we needed a tight end.
He's a
That
dog.
dude is a
Iowa tight
hustler,
ends
bro.
built different.
You
Yeah.
only needed a tight end because you wanted to get rid of a top 5 tight end in the league and send him to your divisional rival. That's
Hey,
the only reason.
I'm so glad we did, because that's when we started winning.
That's
Yeah.
crazy too. How that
we
worked
set
out.
him up, we started winning. Ain't that a bitch? With no
Yeah,
tight end.
same with
Y'all-
Carolina. They
Y'all was
sent away
averaging
fucking Christian
35
McCaffrey,
points with
and then
him.
they
You just
start
couldn't
winning
stop
football games.
nobody.
You're right. Well, we started winning without him. I think he was bad. I think he was bad apple in the locker room.
Bad juju.
Get him out. No, Hawkinson's a cool dude, man. And I was pissed when we got him. I didn't understand like what they were thinking, but it ended up panning out. But we got Laporta now, and then you look, we got Jack Campbell,
Yeah,
beast
love that one.
linebacker, Iowa, killer. Because we need linebackers, man. We need linebackers. We got Rodriguez is good, but he's still young. He needs help. These guys, man, Anzalone is a good situational linebacker. Put up some nice numbers last year.
EA guy right there.
They're coming together, man. They're coming together. I was pretty happy with the draft. Brian Branch, the safety from Alabama, another dog, one of the best safeties. This wasn't a great safety draft class, so I mean, it's easy to
snagged a
call
good
one of
one.
the best, but they got
they
the best
did,
one, I
yeah.
think. Yeah, so I like a lot of these picks, man. I do. Brad Holmes is doing good things. Dan Campbell's leading them the way they should be. If they would have started the season a little stronger last year, they definitely would have made the playoffs, considering their finish. I came on here last year and I told you guys I thought that they were going to win 8 games. I'm pretty sure that's what I said. They ended up winning 9. So, I mean, they did one game better, but it looks good, man. Right now, it looks good.
Top to bottom, I would say, yeah.
A lot of people are high on the Lions this year, and they should be. They're showing promise.
So what would you say your guys' biggest?
Hold up. Donovan's still mad about that game last year.
I like that signing you got from Philly. What's that dude's name?
Gardner Johnson.
Yeah.
The
Chauncey
nickel?
Gardner.
Yeah.
He's a dog.
Mhm.
He's a dog. Little free safety action. I'm not mad about that. Game was ass because not only did Aiden Hutchinson actually look like he could play football in that one game all season long, he had over half of his sacks in that one game against us.
Oh,
He couldn't block
he had
anybody.
9.5 sacks last year. He put
And
up better rookie numbers than Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Aaron Donald. Don't try me with that.
He had 4 against Washington.
Like
Like I said, half of his sacks came from Washington.
That's your own fault.
That's all I said. Don't call me mad.
Okay.
He got half his sacks
I
against
thought
Washington.
you was coming at my boy.
No. He got half his sacks against Washington. But we got smacked in that game. And then to top it off, y'all hurt our center, who then couldn't come back from an injury and just retired. So not only did y'all beat us, that game, if we'd won that game, we'd have made the playoffs. Because we were one game out. So we win that game, we're in the playoffs. So you beat us, we're not in the playoffs, and our center retired because of y'all.
And we let y'all come. We let y'all back into that game too. Swift caught that pass. He fell down completely.
Buddy
got
fell
completely
down,
back
got
up,
up,
and ran for a touchdown.
and still didn't get touched.
Oh, that was bad.
You know how open you have to be to catch the ball, fall over, stand up, and run in 25 yards and not get touched?
That's pretty open,
In the
bro.
NFL, yeah.
In the NFL, right?
Right.
Great. You know how mad I was?
I'm just about as mad as I was when we played Anthony's Panthers over here. We're not going to talk about that game, bro.
That was a fun game.
Nah, we're not going to talk about that game. We ain't going to talk about that game.
End of the season?
It was towards the end. It was in
It was
December.
week
Yeah.
16,
It was in
right?
Wait, they
December.
beat the hell out of the Lions, didn't they?
They
Am I
beat
going
this.
crazy?
Yeah,
They
they beat
beat
the
the
shit out of them.
What?
shit.
off the
Dude,
randomness.
They
Yeah.
had over 240 rushing yards in the
What was the
first
score to
half.
that game? Because you guys put up numbers the week before, I think, and
A
then
little to a lot. But
That shit was in Carolina. We broke the record like at halftime, or we were about to break the record.
it was like 240 rushing yards by halftime. But it's
Yeah.
crazy because the Lions last year in 17 games, the Lions were competed in 15 of them. They only got their asses whooped in 2 games last year, and that was one of them. The other one was against the Patriots. They got their asses whooped by the Patriots.
that's the
and
game
the
I'm
Panthers.
thinking of.
Okay.
Yeah. I forget who you played the week before, and then I want to say I took your over in points for the Patriots game, and they skunked you, didn't they? Whatever.
The Patriots,
nothing?
they whooped
Yeah.
our ass. They whooped our ass.
Yeah, I don't
dude.
think the Lions scored though, unless I'm going crazy.
They didn't get shut out, but I think it was field goals or it was low scoring, but they didn't get shut out last year. But they got their asses whooped though, man. It was bad. It was very bad. But like I said, 2 games out of 17.
Y'all got skunked last year.
Yeah, it
Y'all
was
lost,
bad.
y'all lost
in 2 games.
30-0 to the Patriots.
That's
Was it
yeah,
0?
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or nah, 20. It was 29-0. It was 29-0. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think they got shut out.
Yeah, I'm almost certain
And then
because I
y'all
remember
lost-
taking
y'all
the
lost-
over on points, and I was like, these
It was
motherfuckers
bad.
didn't score a
that
touchdown.
Panthers game was ugly, but y'all ended up scoring a couple points in the fourth. I think it ended up being like respectable, like a 14-point loss or some shit like that.
Yeah, that Panthers game didn't count because that's when they were all about Steve Wilkes and shit, and they were trying to get him to be the head coach.
Yeah, Dante Foreman was fucking looking like a NFL running back.
Yeah, him and Chuba
Yeah, shit looked crazy.
Everything
Oh my
changed
God.
after that.
That was terrible.
for the best.
We're the best.
That was terrible, bro. But yeah, so they competed. The thing with the Lions is, man, and no shade towards your Panthers and no shade towards the Patriots, really, but they always get their asses whooped at least a couple times a year by these teams that
Lower tier.
ain't man. And then here they are losing to the Eagles by 3, losing to the Bills by 4 or whatever. They had that game in the bit. Let them gave Josh Allen the ball. They were up, gave Josh Allen the ball like 2 minutes to go. You know they was gonna lose that shit. They keep up with these great teams, bro, and they end up losing, getting their ass whooped to these teams that
Bro.
they should beat.
How do you
Yep.
think I feel? You do realize your Lions only had 1 win halfway through the season, and it was against Washington. You guys were 1-6, and your only win was against us.
Are you
Mind
surprised?
you turned it around, but no, you want to know why I'm not surprised? You remember when the Lions went winless, and they
Yes.
started the next season 0-9.
2008.
Do you know the team that ended that winless streak?
You
Let me-
guys,
let me guess.
Yeah, they beat us. And not only did they beat us, but they beat us like 30-10 or some astronaut. Like they looked like a good team when they played us. It was
that
fucking
was in
crazy.
2009.
It was disgusting. We always
Yeah.
let the Lions win. I don't understand.
awesome.
I don't get it.
They just have your number.
Yeah,
I
No,
guess
they-
so.
it's like the Seahawks in the playoffs. So we just can't get past the Seahawks.
Yeah, you better watch out for them too.
Fuck them. I hate them.
Hey, you better watch out for. I don't like them either. They take all the good goddamn players. I wanted fucking Devin Witherspoon with the first pick.
Yeah,
Man,
that
they
was a
had to
crazy.
go.
pick.
See, what
That's
I
a
wa- I
dog.
was hoping
Easy pick.
for, I'm not a big fucking Aiden Hutchinson fan, but he's growing on me a little bit. What I was hoping for them to do is to trade up and take fucking Carter out of Georgia and
Mhm.
pair
Mhm.
him and Hutchinson up and not let him fall to the fucking Eagles. Now that D line in Philadelphia is fucking loaded.
Yeah, Phillies. I just can't. I hate them in their division.
Mhm.
You're gonna have a long year, Bucko. You're
This
gonna have a
is
long
how
year.
the Bills, the Patriots, and the Jets felt when
I
Tom.
love the Jahmyr Gibbs pick, but if they could have fucking traded up and taken Carter from Philly, that would have. I mean, fuck.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But they passed on Carter, did because Philly picked after us, right?
Yep.
Did
We
they?
passed. Yeah, we
Y'all had
we
12.
we
Y'all had
passed.
Yeah, you
on
guys
them.
had 12. Philly
Yeah,
had
we
10.
Carter got 10. Yeah.
We traded back to 12. We had a top 5 pick, or 5 or 6. We traded back because they wanted Witherspoon, and Witherspoon got taken, so they traded back. They traded
Mm.
somebody. The Lions traded back in the
Yeah,
draft.
who did y'all
They
trade?
passed on him. Who moved up to get who picked 6 in the draft? That's
Yeah,
who we
but-
traded with. We had 6 pick.
It was the Seahawks, right?
No, they picked before him. They picked before that because they had picked Witherspoon. That's who the Lions were.
I
gonna
forget,
get
but
in
I
the
do
first.
remember that.
Yep. And then because they traded back because they had that top 5 pick from the Rams from that Stafford trade.
Mhm.
And then they picked again later in the first round, what, like 18th or something like that?
18, yeah.
Yeah,
Took
okay.
Campbell.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all, the Cardinals.
Cardinals, that's right.
That's right.
They traded up for the tackle.
Yep. So they could have got Jalen. They could have got Jalen if they wanted to. They passed on him. Which I mean,
it's different.
They needed offensive line. The Cardinals need everything. So
they really do.
And some. What would you say is your guys' biggest strength and weakness?
Biggest strength, offensive line. Biggest weakness, defensive line. No, the ends are good, but the interior defensive line needs work, man. That's why like Johnny just said, at Jalen Carter, dude, that would have been a fucking killer pickup, man. I'm happy with what we did. Can't take it back now, but we definitely need help on the interior defensive line because the Lions brought back like a bunch of guys who were like mediocre players at best. You know what I mean? They signed a shitload of them just because they were a part of the culture last year. Right. Rotation. You got to factor in injuries, got to factor in this. These guys have been here for a couple years. They know what's expected. They can step in, they can make the plays. You know, they're Dan Campbell type guys. They're not going to try to get the best player out there. They're going to roll with the guy, you know, a bunch of the subpar players. That's why they re-signed Anzalone. Anzalone's a good player. He's not a top linebacker by any standpoint. He put up top numbers last year compared to some of the other guys, but he's not a top linebacker, you know. And then John Pensini or whatever his name was, and then Isaiah Buggs. They bring back like names like this.
Depth pieces, yeah.
Right. So I would say the interior defensive line is our biggest weakness and biggest strength is that offensive line. You're going to see the Lions run the damn football for real this year. That's why Jamal Williams had that killer year last year. We're rushing for all them damn touchdowns. What do you have, 17?
Led the league, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was 18. I could be tripping though.
17, 8, something like that. But yeah, he was killing it, man. He was definitely killing it. So that's definitely a strength and a weakness for the Lions. That secondary is already better. You know, you get that cat from San Francisco, and then you get Gardner Johnson from Philly. You know, you make Branch. And that you draft Ryan Branch, and then you bring in that Cam Sutton from Pittsburgh. We nabbed him from you.
I'm already there.
And then what's that?
Who'd y'all get from the Niners? Did y'all get Ward?
No. What Mosley? What's that guy's name? Can't believe I forgot.
I missed that sign up. I missed that signing.
Damn, what's that guy's name? I want to say Mosley.
I'll take your word for it. I didn't see that signing. That's crazy.
Emmanuel Mosley.
It is Emmanuel Mosley, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we got him from San Francisco. Then we got Cam Sutton from Pittsburgh. So I mean, they signed some players, man. So the secondary's already got to be better. Got rid of worthless Jeff Okudah.
I was gonna say that's addition by subtraction. The fact that he left is just
okay. I would have taken then, and we got like what, a 6th or a 7th or something like that. Man, I would have taken a year's supply of Gatorade for that man. Get him out. Get him out.
He was terrible. He was so good. He was bad.
You're roasted.
All right, I got one more question. This is actually a 2-part question in a way. How do you feel about Jared Goff? Are you a fan? Don't really like him, and do you think he will get an extension?
I like Jared Goff, man. I do. And he definitely will get an extension. I will say there will be cause for pause if the Lions win like 5 games this year and he's the starting quarterback in all of them, but I don't think that's going to happen. We get to the playoffs this year. If he gets us to the playoffs and do remotely what you did last year,
he's getting the bag.
He's going to get the bag. No doubt, no question. He threw for 4,400 yards last year. 29 touchdowns, 7 picks on a primary running offense. He put up better numbers than Kirk Cousins last year. Surprise, surprise. somebody tried telling y'all about Cousins. Even though y'all called them division right though. Y'all called the Vikings.
I'm not trying to hear that though, because I went through worst and best takes. You said the Vikings was going to take last in that division with 7 wins.
That way, man. Look, a dead clock is right twice a day. That was their year. How many wins they gonna get this year?
We'll go over that, but I don't got them with a lot.
I can't be right in everything. Y'all said some dumb shit too.
Oh no! Did you watch that episode? I probably have the worst takes of all time. I had a lot of them.
Yeah, you know what? I was just thinking about another one that you said,
man.
And what was it? Fucking what pick did Washington just have? 18, right? 17?
I'm not sure.
What in the draft?
Yeah,
Lions
we had
picked
16.
8.
draft.
We had
Oh,
16.
Lions picked 18.
We had
Right.
16.
I brought up something. Well, we were talking about Bryce Young's height or whatever, and you were talking about how he's going to fall to you guys at Washington, pick 17. I don't know why that pick that just you said. I'm telling you, Donovan, you fucking said it. You like after the combine, we were talking about how his height and how he could possibly drop, and you're like, yeah, he'll be there around like pick 17 whenever we pick whatever.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that episode because I have one of your worst takes saying that Bryce Young is falling out of the top 6 early in the year when Kai was on. I almost put that in there, but I was like, I'll leave it out. I gotta go back and listen to that because there ain't no
But-
way in hell I said he was going to 17 overall.
But
Yeah.
like Donovan was referring to, I think
Clip
it was
that and
last
send it to me.
episode. We had best and worst takes because we finally hit a year of doing the pod. So
Oh,
he
yeah,
went through and
congrats.
Appreciate you.
found the best and worst. And I think you called. I think you had 2 really good ones for you. You said Michigan was gonna run through, go undefeated, and we
And
were
you
all
called,
looking at you crazy.
You
Mhm.
called the Lions exact schedule. You had them going 9-8.
Did I call him 9 games? on
You
here?
called them
I-
9-8
I shit. I thought I said 8. I
because
must
you
have
had
said 8
you had
somewhere else.
you had the Bears and the Vikings both going 7-10. Y'all were 9-8, and you had the Packers doing what the Packers do. Well, you said that. You had them going 11-6.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's crazy though that it was that that the Lions was that far on. I thought I had him going 8, but that's what's up. I'll take it. But yeah, that was crazy shit, man. I went based off of what I seen before. Regardless of Minnesota winning it, y'all called that shit on the money with them winning the division. They ain't won it forever, and I didn't think they were gonna do it the first year head coach. They did really well. Now they got no Dalvin Cook and all that now and all that, but they over exceeded my expectations last year. And Aaron Rodgers is not really Aaron Rodgers no more. He's still solid, but he's not. I didn't see them taking that far of a leap
Yeah,
like that, bro.
he last year he proved he
I
needed
didn't-
weapons still. Like he can't
Right.
just do it with anybody. He needs
Right.
weapons.
Because we never seen that shit before.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I got to go based off of what I seen. You know, but I was waiting for Kirk Cousins to choke that shit up in the playoffs and the Giants.
He sure did.
Bro, what was it? What was it? 4th and 6, 4th and 7, and he threw that shit 3 yards to Hawkinson. Like, bro, what are you doing? There's
Bro, that's been Kirk the whole time though. He reads the field. He's not gonna take a chance. That's why his interception numbers are always low. He's not gonna try to make the throw. He's just gonna make what he reads on the field is what he's doing. Throws it to Hawkinson and hopes he can make a play because Kirk don't got the balls to do it. That's why he never earned a big time contract in Washington.
That's crazy. He threw
Well,
14 picks last year though, but like, what were you
Yeah,
thinking?
but when you got Justin Jefferson on your team, he's getting half your interceptions just because you got to throw him the ball 15 times a game.
Yeah,
You got to give a guy like that.
you got to take. Yeah, absolutely. You got to take some chances. No question.
Well, while we're on it, we might as well just go ahead and dive straight into the division and give our predictions and then rank the offense and defense. So
Didn't you do the episode last week?
You said what?
No, I did.
Did you?
Or I did the one before.
Nah, Trent did it last week. But
Yeah.
I was letting Trent do this one too.
I would prefer it that way. Like,
this his
Yeah.
guess, bro. I'm letting his ride out. And
Yes,
Jordan, I do appreciate you coming on for the first episode of the NFL season. Want to throw that out there. You was our first guest on the show when we brought the show out
Yes,
last year.
sir. Yes, sir.
Bring out
Appreciate
the new
y'all inviting
season,
me,
first
man.
guest
It's
again.
fun. Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. But I'm with
That's
Trent.
VIP treatment.
Go ahead and let's dive into these predictions.
You guys are gonna hate mod.
Way too early. I love it already. Go worst to first. Everyone give their worst. Start with you, Jordan.
Worst to first. What on? You talking about just to win it?
Divisional rankings. Worst to first.
Here we go. The worst team in the NFC North this year
Yeah.
is gonna be
Let me
the
hear it.
Chicago Bears.
Ding,
Chicago
ding,
Bears.
Oh,
Ding,
okay.
ding, 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 ding. Yep.
It's gonna be the Chicago Bears.
What you got their record at?
Ooh. 7-10.
7-10. I think Donna got his notebook out. He's writing these
Bro,
down.
Documenting that shit.
I'm writing all these down for all the guests now because I
Bet.
I love the yearly what we did with the going worst and best takes. Do you know how long it took me to go back and listen to 47 episodes?
It took some time, yeah.
Bro,
He was dedicated.
what? That shit was crazy. So I'm just gonna document the takes. You know what I'm saying? The predictions, the projections. I'm just gonna keep track of this shit this year. Make it easier on me.
There you go.
But Ant, you seemed excited about that take. You agree with him?
Yeah, 100%. I actually have
Okay.
them at I had them at 6, but I think 7's right there.
So you
They're
going
over.
seven?
They're over under for wins this season 7.5.
So you going 6 or 7?
I'd go 7.
7.
But let's say this: I already got money on them under 7.5.
They're under.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I thought that was
7.
the easy. I actually wrote my notes. I think this is the easiest take out of the whole division.
With the Bears being last.
Yeah, because their defense is not good.
Their defense is so terribly god awful bad.
They got Tremaine Edmonds and who else they get over there that came from the Eagles, the linebacker. What's that? TJ Edwards? That's that
TJ
dude name?
Edwards.
Yeah.
They got
picked-
Tremaine.
so-
They got Tremaine Edmonds from the
Tremaine
Bills, and then-
Edmonds, that's who it
and
was.
then TJ Edwards. Yeah, you had me
Yeah.
confused with Tremaine. I thought you was just combining them because their names.
Oh
were
yeah,
similar.
I probably was. My bad, but yeah, they picked up a couple solid linebackers, but yeah,
But it don't matter. It's in a linebacker heavy league, bro. You need secondary. You need pass rush.
You
Like
need a line.
no
yeah,
question.
You need literally any.
Yeah.
Like what you don't have is what you needed to do.
They
You
were
guys
ranked
are
number
so lucky.
29th in defense last year.
I mean, and
I don't
they're
think
only.
there's-
I think they're
yeah.
worse. They were 29th last year with the best linebacker in the NFL, with a top 3 linebacker in Roquan Smith. They lost him.
Yeah,
Like you
traded
can
him
replace
away.
you can replace him with Tremaine Edmonds, but let's be honest, he's not Roquan. He's not plugging a run. That's a pass rush off the edge. Like
no,
he's a blitzing linebacker. And then TJ Edwards, he was a dog last year in Philly, had 100 tackles.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
sitting behind
That's
the
with
best
that
defensive,
D-line and
the best
those
offensive
edge.
line in football. When
Mhm.
you had 5 guys with 10.5 sacks. Like
right.
let's see what he can do now that he's gonna be the guy roaming the field. You know what I mean? I'm
Hold
not
on.
moved by
Question.
the Bears either.
Are we the only two selecting the Bears as last?
I don't
You
know.
guys
We're
said something
we're about to find out. I got
Yeah, who y'all
Um,
got? Who
I
y'all
got
got?
Trent. I got Trent next on my list for this
I
take.
got
So let me hear what
I
you
got the Packers.
You got the Packers.
Yeah, see, I'm with Trent, and
Oh God.
I mean the bottom 2. It's going to be the Packers, Chicago, 3-4.
What
Exactly
you got
how
the
I
Packers
got it.
at?
No question. I think we can all agree on that.
No, we
the
can't.
last-
What you got on the
Oh
Packers?
my God, this dude.
What you got on the Packers, Trent? What's the record on them?
Hold on, I wrote it down. Go ahead, take Johnny's first. I got to
Johnny,
see
what you got your
I
record
put
at?
it.
Oh
man.
Packers. I'm gonna say they win 6 games.
Okay. Well, while we're waiting, Trent, you got yours? You find it? I was saying if
Give him
not,
my
I'll give mine.
At 5.
You got 5 wins.
Yes, sir.
I would love to see that. I pray to God you're right.
That
dude.
shit's not happening. But my worst team, I'm right there with you and Ant. I got the Bears at 7-10, and I would love to be like Trent. I would love to be like Johnny and give him less wins. But if your division wasn't as bad as it is, this would be the NFC East of last year because you guys don't play anybody.
Yeah, that's why I actually have their records being better.
Yeah, like if they play the AFC West, but other than that, like your division, y'all beat up each other. But you guys could have did what Washington, the NFC East did last year, put 3 teams in the playoffs and have the bottom team 500. But they're just not there. This schedule is super easy. But yeah, I got the Bears at 7-10, and then I'll trickle back down. My 3rd place team is the division winners from last year. I got the Vikings. You touched on
Really?
it. They got rid of Dalvin Cook. They also got rid of Patrick Peterson.
Stupid.
They got rid of Eric Hendricks, a linebacker. Their offensive line shipped them out. They don't got anybody, bro. They have Kirk, and they're trusting him to run an offense with his weapons. I watched that happen in Washington when they let the defense go and try to build around Kirk.
Well,
I watched
listen,
it happen.
these weapons are way better than what he had in Washington.
And I'm not
Way better.
I'm not disagreeing with you on that. I'm not disagreeing with you on that. But what I will say is I watched Kirk fold, and that hasn't changed in primetime games. Kirk's always needed help.
I mean, from what
Right.
you were saying, that everything they lost, other than the offensive line, I mean, Patrick Peterson, I mean, his time's come. I mean, he's not that guy anymore.
Yeah, but who they replace him with? What corner is there now?
I'll look it up.
Probably someone younger and better than what Patrick Peterson is now.
If he was
I'm
young-
just assuming.
If he was younger and better than Patrick Peterson, why was Patrick Peterson guarding number 1 receivers last year? They lost their number 1 corner. You can call him old and washed all you want, but he was still the best corner on that defense last year. He was guarding number 1 receivers.
And they're probably projecting another year of
They
just
got a guy
this,
named
this guy being
Byron
in our
Murphy.
program being better than what Patrick Peterson would have been this
Right,
year.
and I'm agreeing with that, but they got rid of all their vets, and I just don't see it.
I mean,
Minnesota defense ain't never about shit no way.
Yo, I
don't see it.
heard they had like, from my understanding, I saw a website today. They said they had the 5th best signings in the offseason. They signed
that?
like 5 underrated players. Sorry, I'll show you. I'll tell you the
That?
players right now. You guys keep talking. I'll tell you.
But yeah, so I got the Vikings, the division winners of last year,
It's right here.
who won 11 one-score games, mind you.
Mhm.
11 of their games
They
that they won
kept
last year
looking
were
out, boy.
one-score games. That does not happen twice in a row.
Including, wasn't that comeback, that historic comeback, that game last year? Wasn't that the Vikings that came back and won that game? Wasn't that game?
Yeah, when Justin Jefferson caught the 4th and 14 on top of Buddy's head.
No,
That
like
was-
When
was
they
against
came
the
back from
Colts.
33-0.
33.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I'm
against the
talking
Colts. Yeah,
about.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
bro, what the fuck?
Yeah,
No
but
way.
that's what I'm saying. They're not doing that again. Like, I just don't
Right.
see it. They won 11
No,
one-score games. Their veteran leadership and whatever you want to say when it comes down to not panicking and getting ready to do, vets do that. You say what you want of these young guys, and that you might be right, Johnny. They might replace him. You talking about Byron Murphy's number one? That's actually a very solid corner. It's a very solid corner in the NFL. But I got the Vikings at 7-10. I don't think they win 11 one-score games. I think they split those, which is half their wins of last year. So got them at 7-10. But you all sounded like you all had the Packers at 3.
I got the Packers at 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let
me
me
hear
hear
what
records.
You'll
8
laugh
and
at
9.
mine. I actually have the Lions at 3.
The Lions.
Oh, man.
Hold
I
on.
thought I was
There's
gonna
there's
like
no
this,
way.
dude.
We
I
gotta
mean,
run this. We gotta run this back because everyone's got something different. Because Johnny and Trent had Packers at 4, so you guys have.
But the thing is, I don't have them like shit in the bed though. I
You guys
have
the
them.
Bears at 3.
Yeah, I have them and the Packers at 9 wins.
You the Packers at 9.
No, I
What did you
have
say?
the Lions,
Lions.
and the Packers at
The
9 wins.
Lions finished 3rd with 9 wins.
See, the thing is
This schedule is
it's-
dumb late.
and I mean, you guys are all. It's just too much pressure on this team, and you're talking about a team that's only won 9 games twice, more than 9 games twice since 1995. It's like,
Why do you,
I'm sure you can
I mean,
agree,
why do you-
Jordan. It's like the culture there. It's like you could be all hyped for a season, Megatron Stafford, or a big season up and coming. But
Why do you think there's pressure?
I'm sorry, there's gonna be a letdown. I mean, when's the last time, John? When's the last time you saw in the last decade they're saying that this is the Lions division, this is their year?
Yeah, I think they're Vegas favorites, right?
yeah,
Are they?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are. They are.
that's
They are.
just unnecessary pressure that I'm sure you're probably used to the letdown.
The
I
downing.
mean,
Yeah, no doubt. We are realists, man. It's a realist, but the thing is, the whole idea of Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell and what they're doing is that the culture is completely different now. Everything is changed according to the player. I don't know how true this is. What I know is we started shitty last year, and then we ended up
Back-to-back years.
Of course. Well, we start shitty every year. Let me clarify my
Yeah, I
comment.
was gonna say
The last year we started
2 years
shitty.
you came back at the end of the season and looked like you were ready to play football.
Well, that's what they normally do too, because the Lions would normally start really shitty and then start winning when it fucks up their draft pick, so they don't get a good draft pick. That's what they do. That's the shit we do, man. It's the shit we do. But coming back, they fight for Dan Campbell, man. They want to play
They
for him.
I
You
love
get a
him.
bunch of you get a bunch of guys in here, and you leave it all on the table. And the one thing that they did do last year is they handled their division, dude. They went 5-1 in the division. They should have been 6-0. They should have beat the Vikings twice, but that was another one of them. One score last. Remember, they left KJ Osborne wide open, dude. With as the game was winding down, they had the lead, let him come back down, left Osborne wide open. They should have been 6-0 in the division. They can handle their division. I think they'll be fine. But if you say they're going to win 9 games, I would say that's a little low. But I mean, I'm not going to sit there and say that's like that far left. You know what I'm saying?
that's what I'm saying. I was saying
I don't
max
blame you
10.
for feeling that way.
Yeah.
What you got at 3 then? You got you got the Packers 3, Jordan.
Yep.
What you got the record at?
8 and 9.
8 and 9.
Okay, so yeah, I had flip 9 wins. It'd be the same
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
That's what I have for the Bears. I have the
You got
Bears.
the Bears at 8 and 9.
Yep. Same.
Okay. Go ahead and start me off with second. Trent, what you got for second?
I got the Vikings at 9 and 8. Second.
Okay. How's everybody feel about that?
I got the Vikings, but I got them at 10 and 7.
Oh, so now you're on the Vikings train.
I'm flipping mine.
At number 2, they ain't winning.
Now,
said it again.
yeah, but you had to win in 7 games last year when they were hot and ready to go.
Number 2.
I'm flipping mine. I think
I'll give them 2.
the Bears finish second. I'll give the Vikings 8 wins, 9 losses, and
So
the
you got
Bears
you got
9
Vikings.
and 8.
You got Vikings 8 and 9, Bears 9 and 8.
Yep.
Jeez.
Oh man, this NFL season is gonna be fun.
Yeah,
It's
this is
gonna
the
be
division
fun.
I couldn't figure out.
No, and I said that before. Me and Aaron were talking before everybody got on here. This to me,
I
is
think
the
it's the
hardest.
most competitive.
This is the hardest division because
Yeah.
whoever I say could win it could take last. Whoever I say could take last could end up winning it. This division's that close.
That's
It's really
facts.
anybody's division.
Yeah.
Like anybody who win, like you said, if you guys handle your division, you'll win the division. That's how I feel about everybody in this division. Whoever wins in the division
that's
games,
every division. If you
it's not,
handle your
though.
division, if you handle your division, you're going to. I mean, how you just broke that down? You just said if you handle your division, you'll win the division. That's any division. You handle it, you win it.
I mean, yeah, but no. I mean,
If they go 5-1 in the division,
the Cowboys had the best division record last year. Didn't win the division. They went 5-1 in the division last year. Didn't win it.
So did the Lions. What the Vikings go to the division last year? Lions went 5-1.
I don't know what the Vikings went. I know they lost to. I'm trying to think of who they lost to last year. Because they beat us.
Well,
They
what
lost to
Eagles
the-
go in that division?
5-1. They lost. The Eagles lost to us,
They went 4-2 in the division last year. The Vikings did.
and the Vikings won the division. And
Yeah.
they didn't have the best division record.
And
That's
the
what-
Lions went 5-1.
That's so. You're right, Johnny. I could have worded it better. Whoever finishes with the best record in that division, like in those division games, I think will actually win this division. So put it that way.
Isn't that for every division?
No, we just proved it wasn't. That made me sound crazy. Anyway,
There was only 2 teams that had better division records in all of football than the Lions last year, and both of those teams were 6-0.
yeah. Well, let's see if we can get who those were real quick.
Bills.
Niners.
Nope.
Never mind.
Niners.
Niners,
Yeah.
6-0.
Niners. The Niners didn't do it. The Niners didn't lose. I'm trying to think. Don't tell me this. I'm gonna get this on this noggin.
Hold on. Don't tell me it's the red team.
It wouldn't have
Yeah,
been
so
Jack.
my man said the red
No.
team.
Well, I thought you wanted to guess. I wasn't gonna fucking say the name.
He's going too slow.
Pittsburgh?
The Chiefs didn't do it, did they?
Pittsburgh. did
Nah,
not.
nah,
It was the
Pittsburgh-
Chiefs.
Oh, I thought the Chiefs
That's why I
lost
said
to
the red team.
the Chargers.
Chiefs went 6-0. I didn't want to give it away.
I thought
Yeah.
they lost to the Chargers.
Patrick Mahomes has never lost a road playoff game, a division road game in his career.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's interesting.
In his
he's
career
built
as a
different.
starter.
Well,
He's
that
won
makes-
every single
makes
game
sense.
versus division opponents on their field, bro.
He's the
makes
best
sense.
player.
Never
in football.
lost.
Hell yeah.
No,
Period.
no
Chargers-
question.
Chargers away games are probably like hoe games because they can't get fucking fans in the stands anyway.
That's
The
facts, dude.
Broncos offense has been atrocious for the last 4 years, so that makes sense. And then the Raiders are the fucking Raiders.
Yeah,
Like,
but
what's his-
there
what's
was
his
a
division
couple. There was a
record?
couple times where the Raiders had the Chiefs number. Like when the Chiefs have no business losing to the Raiders, they were.
I mean, yeah, the Chiefs had no business losing to the Colts, and they lost to the Colts. I mean, they just drop games sometimes. It's a fact of life. But all right, so it looks like 3 out of. Ant, who's your third place team? You didn't give
I
it
had
to
the
me.
Lions.
No, you're the Lions at 9-8, second.
No,
Or third,
I had,
who's your
No,
second?
he
place?
he said I
I
had
said
the
I
Lions
had them
third.
tied. Had them tied.
Who's your second? With the Vikings or the Packers?
No, the Packers.
Packers.
You know what's crazy? In like a hypothetical world, this is like the year I feel like I'm feeling like when Aaron Rodgers first came in the league. And if Jordan Love plays anything like he did in that small sample size he did, was against the Vikings. You never know. I mean, they have the
Okay.
easy.
Hey, listen.
He's
Listen to me,
not
they have
that
the
dude.
easiest. They have the easiest schedule in your division,
They do.
and a full off season.
And that's why
Christian
they're
Watson.
That's why they're second on mine.
Ant, he sucks. All right.
They're
If we're
second
talking
on
about small
Dude.
sample sizes, Sam Howell could change fucking Washington.
Yeah.
Blew fucking the Cowboys out, and that's small sample size.
Hey, let's
It
talk
doesn't-
about
It's
this.
not going to
How many
happen.
seasons- hold on, how many
Name me-
He's not.
Hold on,
name
how
me
many
an
seasons
NFL
did Jordan Love
quarterback.
sit behind Aaron Rodgers? Was it 2?
4.
Or
I think 3.
4
I mean,
sounds
this-
a little.
Yeah, he was drafted 4 years, so he's had 3 seasons. This is his 4th season.
That's what I'm saying. This ain't
Yeah.
no bullshit. Sit behind Carson Wentz and Taylor Heineke for.
Hey, hold on. There's only one
3/4
quarterback
of
in
the
the
season.
NFL that started an NFL game and is still undefeated.
Here we go.
That's my
Dude,
boy.
his
bro,
stats
shut
were
up.
atrocious.
My boy has never lost
my
an
God.
Who are
NFL
you talking
game
about?
Sam
ever.
Howell.
In the history of the league, he's never lost.
I'm just
So-
saying. I'm seeing like. I mean, I think the Packers had the best defense in your division last year, and then
That wasn't hard to do, though.
they're calling AJ Dillon breakout year. You still have Aaron Jones. I mean, what if this is like a young? I mean, I'm saying a hypothetical world. Don't fucking quote me on it. What if it's like a Jordan Love, like very downgrade version of Devontae Adams? Very, very downgraded version of it.
Christian Watson.
Yeah. Because
No.
I think Christian Watson fantasy numbers are gonna be crazy.
I mean, I hope you know from week 10 to 18, he was ranked like 8th overall in fantasy.
Who was throwing him the football last year?
I mean, that's a
garbage
different
can?
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Terrible.
motherfucker will throw you open. Like you see some of the
I'm
balls he was
terrible last year,
getting to
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's
Devontae
on
Adams.
drugs and shit. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm
All right.
gonna tell you right now before we pick our division winners. Jordan Love's not that dude, man.
I'm
I'm
telling
just
you
gonna put
right
that out.
I don't
now,
think so.
Jordan
He's
Love
not that
is-
dude.
Jordan Love is not that dude. but
Listen to
this
me.
division-
I'm
this
trying to be
division
ahead
is
of the train. So, like, in
Yep.
case if he does somehow pop off by the grace of God,
and
you
Called
guys can clip this shit, and I'd be the first one to like.
their best
yeah.
offensive lineman, Bakhtiari, can't stay healthy either.
It's a fact.
I mean, that's a lot. I can say that about a lot of players in the NFL.
I mean, you could, but
yeah.
I mean, that's a fact that this team's offensive lineman.
But the
does not
fact of
stay.
the matter is, the Packers don't have to be good to take second in this division.
That's a fact.
I'm
I
giving
got
them
them
9
at 8.
wins.
I got them
Yeah.
at 8 wins, second in this division.
Damn.
Your division's ass, bro.
Yeah.
And just
Like,
to spoil it, I got your team winning the division
There's
At
not a
9
double digit.
at 9 and 8.
Yeah, over under.
And
Vegas.
with 9 wins, same
9
as
wins,
you
you
don't
win
think
the
they'll get
division.
one more win than they did last year with a
So-
way better team?
So I would have said yes, but you guys started atrocious. I don't think you start that bad, but I also don't see you going 5-1 in the division again.
I don't either. I see it's going 6-0.
Yeah, so that might be the difference in our games because me personally, I split the division games.
Right.
Got you split with. I start that out 3-3. Everyone
That's
starts
the
out
logical thing to
3-3.
do.
No, everyone
Right.
does it. So I got y'all winning 6 of your other games, and like I said, it sucks. One of the divisions you play is the AFC West. I'm automatically giving you 3 losses. Do I think you could sweep the Packers? Yes. Do I think you could sweep the Bears? Yes. But when I'm doing predictions, I just split divisions 3-3 and go from there. So I got y'all at 9 and 8, but that could very easily be a 10 and 7 and 11 and 6.
Yes,
But I'm going 9
I
and
think
8.
they win 11 games.
Me too. I'm
Okay.
Wouldn't
spot
be
on.
surprised at 12.
I'm spot on. Exactly. I was just gonna say I had it wrote down, bro. I had him either going. I wanted to say 12-5 at first, but I didn't want to get too
So
high
you're,
on my high
so
horse.
you're taking their
but I
over in
want-
Vegas.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the over under is 9.5,
Absolutely.
yeah.
and it's juiced on the under.
Absolutely.
I
Is
got,
it
I got
really?
them at
Yeah,
I got them at 10 and 7 too. They run in the division. They got
yeah.
it.
So you guys have them right at.
Got
over
the
under
Lions
9.5.
winning the Trent.
Sure.
I
This
know
is
that's
the
right.
year.
It is the year. So I'll go 11-6. I don't want to get too high on my high horse. I wanted to say 12-5, but I'll go 11-6, man. I got it.
Donna, who you got winning the division?
I got the Lions winning it, but at 9 and 8.
Nah,
So-
yeah.
Everyone's got the Vikings. I mean the Lions.
Yeah. But again,
I got the Vikings. 11 wins.
I hate that, honestly. I wish you would have picked anybody else.
I love it because I think the biggest key that no one's talking about is
Addison has to be.
well,
No.
he was gonna be part of
Downgrade.
my segment, but
How's that a downgrade?
Dalvin Cook is better than Alexander Madison.
I said
Like-
Addison, bitch.
yeah, clean your
Jordan.
ears,
I
bro.
thought you said Madison.
Oh.
No, but
Oh.
I'm saying the biggest X factor is their hiring of their defense coordinator, and I think it's gonna be like click. Like they're gonna get better on defense. Brian Flores, I mean, the boy,
They can't get
Better-
much worse.
He,
That's better than the shit they had.
He's a hell of a coach. Can you name me 4
That's what I'm
defensive
saying.
players on our team? That defense is ass.
Is Hunter still on the team?
I'm
Is
telling
Kendrick still on the team?
Kendrick's
No,
is gone.
Eric Kendricks is gone. Eric
What about
Kendricks is
Hunter? Daniel, what's his
Daniil.
name? Daniel.
Daniil.
gone. Daniil, I believe he is still there.
Oh, I love their safeties. The white boy, Smith.
Yep, he's
Bro,
about
he's
30.
getting old.
He's about
yeah.
36,
Yeah.
37.
Still like him.
yeah, I mean, you
um,
love him. I think
Him
he runs
and
like
Madden
think-
10.
I think he runs like a 4.8 now, 4.9, 40.
They I'm pretty sure they signed some dude from the Saints. His last name's Davenport because I wanted the Panthers to get him.
Marcus Davenport.
They might have picked
They
that
talking
up. I think that sounds
Yeah.
familiar. Okay.
I think
Okay.
he's been around forever too.
Yeah, he's old too.
Yeah.
So we got everyone's
every-
winners.
Yeah.
Got mine.
Yeah, I like
Detroit
him at
Lions,
11.
homie.
Yeah. How do you feel about week 1 though?
Against the
Let's
Chiefs.
open up against at
Dude, like-
Kansas City. That's tough too. That's why I'm like, damn, they couldn't
I'm-
have cut y'all a break. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
Not I'm honestly not worried about it, bro, because nobody's expecting them to win that game.
I was gonna say you have
What?
nothing to lose.
You're right,
Literally nothing to
exactly.
lose.
You're going in there facing the Super Bowl champs and the best
Here,
player in
I'll
football.
tell you this: if I
It's
was
gonna be the
as a
opening
Washington fan, I would much rather play Kansas City week 1 than play the Cardinals week 1.
You know
Because
that's
if I lose to the Chiefs, shit, we lost to them. If we lose to the Cardinals, my season's over. Like we're done.
Right.
Like
Fucking
I
If
have
you guys
nothing-
lose that game,
the next
I'm telling
17
you.
weeks are going to be hell for me. So
All right,
shouldn't.
so
Yeah,
now,
it better
now that
not
we
be a
got the
game.
winners and the losers,
Mm.
let's go ahead and rank the offenses and defenses.
Paul, real quick, I got a question for Jordan because the first 6 games are tough. I could see you guys one
Yeah,
win.
I got him
Mhm.
2-4 first 6.
Okay, so that was 2 wins.
I got him 2-4 first 6. But they start out slow every year, and it's just another thing they do. They'll rally up. I think there's a
And-
5-game stretch where 3 of the 5 are home games, and their away games are cakewalks.
I got them 5-1 in the first 6.
Who they play in the first 6?
They got the
play
Chiefs week 1.
0-1,
Seahawks.
0-2.
Nah, they're
They
beating
ain't
the
losing to the
Seahawks.
Seahawks. Get out of
Bruh,
here.
you got. I mean,
No
our
way.
schedules are different, so
In Detroit?
Yeah,
Shit.
Yeah.
and
I don't think so.
Oh,
Falcons?
that'd be good.
No
That'd
way.
be a good game.
Falcons?
Falcons.
Packers? Please.
Panthers.
Panthers? You're getting blown out. We're getting
Fuck.
that. You're getting that favorite
Fuck
return.
no.
Getting.
So
fucking-
I had him losing to the
Bryce
Chiefs. I
Young's
had him
getting
losing to
sacked
the
5
Seahawks.
times.
Yeah.
Hold on, I had him losing to the Chiefs, losing to the Seahawks, beating the Falcons, losing to the Packers because I split those games and you guys were on the road in that game, and then I got you losing to the Panthers.
Yeah.
My God.
Only reason why I have you lose
I
to the
legit
Panthers,
have
I'm
you-
hoping. Hold on,
And then
time out.
I got you beating the Bucks and losing to the Ravens. I
I'm
legit
hoping
had
by the
you
time
winning
we
2
get
games.
you guys have like 1 win, and just hoping it's just like still going this way.
This is crazy, bro.
That's nuts, dude.
Because I had it
Asinine.
loss, win,
Well,
loss,
listen to me,
win, loss.
He's not really
win,
describing the
loss.
reason why I'm saying you guys have a tough beginning. So the Chiefs, obviously, I think you lose. If the Seahawks are what they were last year, that's a good game. Literally, I don't know what everyone's smoking drugs and bags of dicks, but everyone thinks the Falcons are gonna be fucking awesome
love
this
them.
year.
Yeah,
That
but
offense
the
is
other
going
thing-
to be
the other
high
thing
powered.
is-
They go as far as what's his face, and I don't think he's a good quarterback.
What sucks for the
No.
Lions is they get no rest in between these games either.
And then
Like they're traveling every other. They go from the Falcons, then they got to play the Packers in Lambeau.
I'm
on
hoping
Thursday.
Jordan loves
4
something,
days,
and then
4 days
yeah.
rest though. You're playing the Packers in Lambeau on 4 days rest on a division game on a Thursday night, and then you come
Yeah.
out of that division game and you're traveling on the road again.
Well, they're gonna be
Yeah.
back home.
It's
yeah,
rough.
but you got to
but
travel again. Like that's what I'm saying. You're going like it's just
It's
yeah,
rough,
and then
but
yeah,
it's rough. But you know what? You're making millions of dollars playing football. Fucking
yeah,
go to
fuck
bed.
Yeah,
Apply yourself.
take
It's
care of your
football.
body. Take care of
I'm
your
going
body.
to I'm going to work tomorrow at 2 hours of sleep. Fucking suck it up. Put the ball in the end zone.
I
Let's
don't think it matters
go.
how much sleep you get when
Yeah,
you
you're
got to
saying
play
that.
another football game.
when
in
you're
4
when you're
days.
playing
That-
when you go
yeah.
against Bijan Robinson and then have to turn around 4 days later and go against Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon.
Bijan Robinson's overrated. Cordell Patterson's still the main dog over there. Don't get it
Cordell
twisted.
Passer wasn't the main guy last year. Tyler.
Well, I
Algier
hope you're
was
right,
out
Jordan,
there.
'cause-
Well, he came on strong later. Cordell got hurt, didn't he?
Yeah, and they were using some dude named like Aguilar or some shit for a while.
Algier, he was killing
Out
it.
there.
though.
Don't disrespect him. He was a rookie last year, 5th round pick, but he went for 1,000 last year.
Yeah, kid was a hustler, no doubt.
But
I just think we got to slow down the Bijan hype.
See,
Well, I'll tell you,
I don't
Run-
until
that
you
system
until
is
you go back
crazy.
and watch. Like, just go back and watch his. I used to be really big
I-
on Jahmyr Gibbs, but
Oh,
think
okay.
think about how bad Texas was and why they were relevant. He was the reason why they were even remotely relevant. So you got to just think about if you were to flip places, like Jahmyr Gibbs in Texas and Bijan on in Alabama with Bryce Young.
Well,
Mhm.
here's the thing.
That's a different animal.
I got a question, and
Well, real quick, Don, that 4-game stretch is 4 teams that could run the ball. So that's the only thing I'm like, hopefully you guys got better on with the rush defense.
Yeah,
But-
I hope so.
My question is this: the Falcons last year, I could be wrong on this. I believe they were a top 5 rushing unit.
And they were
Yeah,
very
that's all they
competitive.
did. They had Marcus Mariota. Can't
Yeah,
throw
well,
the
Drake
ball.
London was out a good bit too.
Yeah,
wasn't
with
he?
Cordell. But listen, they were a top 5 rushing unit with Cordell Patterson and Tyler Algier.
Mhm.
Bijan's better than both.
in
of them.
Mariota.
Yeah,
Mariota
you
never
may
threw
be
the
right.
ball. He was just like running.
So
You may be right on that. I don't
I'm
know
not-
how good he's going to be at the next
I don't
level.
think I don't
Till you
think
get on
I
there.
don't think Bijan's got to be the next Saquon to put up Saquon numbers next year. Desmond Ridder, they're gonna treat him just like Mariota. They're gonna have no faith in him. He's not gonna be throwing a shit. He can throw 20 to 25 passes a game, and out of those, 8 of them are going to Bijan.
So, and then they're gonna hand it off to him a lot. But dude, teams are gonna play them cats tighter, knowing that shit though.
They
They're
did
not-
that shit last year, bro.
they're gonna-
The
They're
I
gonna
know this
dare
is a
you
fact.
to. But there was a
The-
lot of the teams they played were ass on defense though last year, bro.
But you also got to remember they didn't
I
have
don't-
Drake
they
London for a little
ran
bit. They didn't have Pitts for a little bit last year. They're getting
Mhm.
both them back and an upgrade at running back.
Yeah, well, I'm saying
that offense is going to be better.
We loaded the box
Yeah.
against the Falcons. The only way they ran the piss out of the ball against. The only way we stopped them running the ball was we put 5 defensive linemen down.
Well, you also let Swift get completely up untouched and run it in for the end zone.
Yeah, but
so I don't know if that's.
this was a completely
I
different.
know.
defense.
I'm taking a
This
shot
is
at you. I'm
different
fucking with
defense.
you.
This is a different defense.
I take him as I get him. I take him
This
as
is
I
a
get
different
him.
defense.
But no, I get it, man.
love it.
I get it. But you just, I don't know. You gotta see it, man. Like
I agree.
When
But again,
Drake,
I don't
when
think he
Drake
has to be
London
crazy.
and Pitts comes back, like Johnny just said, you'd almost think they gotta throw the ball, right?
No.
You gotta. You have these
6'5" and
What do you
6'6". Yeah,
what do you
they're
got?
throwing the ball.
Big
like
dudes
that.
Pitts
out there
played
to-
11 games last year and had 30 targets. 3
Who-
targets a game, bro. He
That's
played
Mariota
11.
at quarterback.
Maybe it'll be
Get it.
different.
Can't throw it.
Yes.
I know he can't throw it.
I'm not doing this. He's just like, no, Kyle. They turned Kyle Pitts into a blocker. You know how irrelevant he was last year? 3 targets a game. They don't care about him.
this year,
That's
bro.
unbelievable. Then why draft
You
him
knew
then?
if you know it, they know it, bro.
Well,
They
because
know
Arthur Smith wasn't the head coach when they drafted him. That's why he went off his rookie year. And then they brought in Arthur Smith, who's a run dominant guy. And you want to develop him while he's young into being able to block. So last year was chalked. Teach him how to block. Motherfucker
But-
didn't block a single play in college. Not
But
one
30
time. was he
targets
blocking.
though. 30 targets.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's
You
bad.
gotta
bro.
utilize that man.
I did not know that. That's bad. That's very bad.
Anyway,
Yeah, let me hear these rankings, man. Let me hear them.
fuck that.
On
Start with-
what?
Let's start with offense in the division.
The offense, it
Lions,
goes Lions, Bears, Vikings, Packers.
Yes.
I'll
In that
go.
order.
I'll actually say it's the Lions. I think they're like a fantasy monster. You know who they remind me of, Jordan? They remind me of like the hype they're getting. They're getting the hype. They're the NFC Jags. That's who they remind me of.
The NFC Jags.
Yeah, all the hype that the Jags were getting last year, and hopefully they made a turn in the right direction. That's who the Lions remind me of.
Yeah.
And they
I
did
don't know.
well. They did well last year. Made the playoffs.
Yeah, the Jags did. Yeah, they did. They
That's what it reminds me
They
of.
was looking.
Young-
they was
young
looking
team.
strong over there. They was looking strong. I was
New
pulling
coach.
for him,
People forgetting Calvin
I
Ridley's
don't-
coming back.
Yeah,
but he
new
is,
coach.
man. If he could keep the money off the games.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 18
Oh, you
hundo.
get
That's
all
it.
these
Oh, I
motherfuckers
was
just
tripping.
made over
I was tripping. He had 50 targets last year.
All
He
right,
averaged
well, I'll do
350.
mine,
He had 350 yards. So he averaged 35 yards a game. That's what it was. That's what that lowest number
I
was.
mean, you're bringing in another 6'5" target, take a little bit of pressure off you too.
Yeah, I'll do. I'm doing Lions, Vikings, Packers, Bears.
Hell no.
I'm still not a fan of the Bears.
I don't care what
See,
you want to say
I
about
think
bad,
2
how
and 3
bad that
I'm gonna
defense
go-
is. That offense is going to be nice this year.
Who?
The Bears. You can say that defense is
see,
getting
I think
bad.
it's
That
going to
Bear,
be.
the Bears are putting up 25 to 28 points a game this year.
I mean, you also consider they
They
just
are
put in
strong,
another really good route runner opposite fucking Justin Jefferson too. I think it could go either way, 2-3.
I actually
The
love
Bears
them.
aren't last, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree. But I think 2 and 3 could just flip a coin on them.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to put the Vikings over the Bears, I'm not mad at you. Kirk Cousins is, you know what you're getting out of him. Justin Fields, we're hoping to see an upgrade now that he's got receivers. We don't know if we're going to see that. We're hoping we see some development in that.
Yeah.
But
They got
If
no
he
running
can-
back though. They got no running backs over
Khalil,
there.
I like Khalil Herbert.
I do
I
too, but he
thought
ain't
he
no
played-
running
they
back. He ain't no
drafted
every
boy.
down back.
Hey, you don't need an every down back when
I mean, your quarterback's a running back now.
Justin Fields going to take half the running attempts away anyway.
All right.
If they
Enjoy his
implement
last year.
if they implement that RPO system they did in Philly last year with Psych, if they implement that system to where let him just every play, you have to worry about him as a threat and just throw slants all game.
Donnie, he was actually part of my segment.
Okay, we can talk about it later then. We'll talk about it later then.
So
Yeah.
did they implement that rule in football where you cannot hand it off?
Okay,
like that
so
no more?
that rule, people got to read into it. So where you can't hand the ball off in front of you,
Mhm.
that does not matter behind the line of scrimmage. That is only say
That's
you're
always
running-
been a thing then.
No, but they put it in the rule book because what was happening was last year they weren't blowing plays dead when it happened. So if you're getting tackled and then the running back comes back, you can't just hand him the ball and you can't
Gotcha.
hand it off in front of you. That's all that is. Like you couldn't
Oh,
throw
I
it in
thought-
front of you before.
I was not going to
but-
watch football anymore if that was the
But
case.
now
Like,
you
that
can't
is-
you can't even like hand the ball. Like before the rule was you couldn't throw it forward, a legal pass, legal forward motion, whatever it was called. Now you can't even hand in front of the line of scrimmage, you can't hand it off in front of you. Behind the line of scrimmage, the read option is still a very much a thing.
Okay,
Very
because
much
I
a
thought they were doing away with all that shit. You actually had to turn around, hand them the ball.
No, because the
and-
way the league's going, they just would have lost. I mean, shit, Lamar wouldn't be Lamar,
Man, it's
Jalen wouldn't be
football.
Jalen, Josh
Like,
Allen wouldn't be
man.
Josh Allen, Fields
Like,
wouldn't
that's
be
crazy.
Fields. Like it
Yeah,
wouldn't.
quarterbacks would actually have to throw the ball. What would they do?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jalen Hurts proved he could do that last year.
But I don't know. The Bears have no running back. You keep running Fields, you're gonna get him killed. The idea of getting all these weapons is so he doesn't have to run and take all this pressure anymore. But I'm gonna go Lions at 1 for offense.
Mhm.
I'll give the Bears 2. I'll go Vikings 3, Packers 4.
I have the exact same list. That's
And
how
again,
I-
I'm not mad if you put the Vikings over the Bears because Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson and TJ Hawkinson and I mean
Yeah,
shit.
They're
That's
gonna be
still,
pass
yeah.
happy, and Madison is gonna do all right.
He's
Yeah,
always
back
when
up
Cook,
too.
when Hook
Yeah.
got hurt. When Cook got hurt, he always played well. So
He
Yeah.
was solid, but now
Yeah.
like everything's on him
Exactly,
though.
exactly.
Everything's on him now. Like that's pressure. He still run for over 1,000. Probably I could see that, but I think he'll do all right. But I don't think he's gonna be great, and that's gonna be a tremendous loss. I can't believe they got rid of that man, dude. I can't believe they got rid of him. The way they get rid of running backs, bro, it's like I don't know what's worse.
changing clothes.
Fucking NBA running backs. I mean NBA, NFL running backs who get treated like
NBA
this,
coaches?
or NBA coach. Man, what is the deal? What's going on here?
running backs are a dime a dozen though, and it gets proven every year. There's always a guy in the 7th round that comes in and goes crazy. It happens
Yeah.
every year.
No doubt.
Every year. I mean, you don't need a
I
running
just
back.
I hate how they're fucking valued though, man. Because if
I mean,
they take
you-
some of the most punishment, that's some bullshit.
I'm
bro.
not. I'm not
It
gonna
really
hold
is.
you though. It didn't used to be that way until these running backs got paid and stopped performing.
Yep.
Ezekiel Elliott, Ohio
Todd,
State Buckeye.
Todd Gurley.
Hey, Todd Gurley was my guy, bro.
He was everybody's
He
guy,
was.
and then he got paid.
And he got hurt.
He's
He-
hurt. It was his knee.
he's
It
hurt,
wasn't the
bro.
money.
It's
It was
not-
his knee.
It wasn't
Yeah,
his play.
he
it
couldn't
was
play.
His body, bro.
He could
But
not play, bro.
either
It's like
way,
you
he
saying.
Either
That's
way,
like
he
you
got
saying
paid.
Derrick Rose got paid and it just wasn't him anymore. Motherfucker, your body
mean,
don't
that's-
work.
That's what
Right.
happened.
No, he physically couldn't do it. It wasn't.
Okay, so
Nah,
we literally just said we hate that we hate how they're devaluing the running back position because of everything they do and all the brunt force they take and how much they're getting hit and all this. If you're doing all that, your likeliness for injury goes through the roof. That's why running backs don't get paid. That's
Yeah.
why by the time they turn 28, they stop getting contracts.
But I feel like Todd Gurley was a bad comparison because that wasn't the case with him. His was just like his knees. Like,
I'm just saying he literally was one of the running backs that got an outlandish contract, and then after the year he got paid, injury or not, he never lived up to the contract. I know it's because
Yeah.
of injury, but that's just
It
the fact
happened
of
a lot
life.
of running backs, definitely, bro.
Yeah, it's just
Most
the fact of life.
most recent one I could think of was Zeke Elliott. Because once they paid him, dude, every year, man, he just worse and
Yeah.
worse. And it's like
Well,
what
I mean,
was it last year? 2
be a
years
little
ago,
fair. He hasn't looked good, but that offensive line has deteriorated like crazy. Like they
Well,
went
when
from
he-
the
yeah.
dominant, clear cut
they
favorite.
have
best
fell off,
yeah.
no doubt. But you know what I mean? Though he's not that sick. Dude,
He's not
his
him.
rookie
He hasn't
second
been
year,
for like.
there's no
2
way.
years.
First tackle is never tackling him. His rookie second year, it wasn't happening, bro. Like you needed at least two people every time. He was just breaking everything, getting up, doing that dumb shit and all that, man. That was irritating me every step of it because he done trampled Michigan and shit. I'd been mad. So, but he ain't been the same, man. He just ain't been the same at all. And what was it last year, 2 years ago? He actually ran for 1,000. I'm like, how?
He's
How
ran
did
for
this
1,000.
happen?
He ran for 1,000 last year too. He ran for
Yeah,
1,000 every year.
That's what's
Like,
crazy.
how does it happen?
Yeah.
And
He
still
doesn't
gets
look good at
1,000.
all, and he's still.
I don't know if he
running
did
for
it last
1,000
year.
yards.
I don't think he did last year. Is he signed now?
No,
No, he's still a free
I think
agent.
I think the Bucks are looking to pick him up. I think.
he last year he had 876 yards.
I was gonna say I didn't think he surpassed 1,000. The year before he did though.
He had
right?
12 touchdowns last year though.
Yeah, get down in the end zone, boom, or get down in the red zone. Just
That'll
Power
be
red zone,
that'll be his role going forward. He'll be a goal line, short
Yeah.
yard, the third down.
Williams
third
type?
close. Yeah, touchdown vulture in fantasy.
I'm surprised he ain't been picked up yet.
All right, let's go ahead and do the defense now. I think we were pretty spot on with the offense.
No question. Defense, what y'all got?
Packers,
What's-
Lions, Vikings, Bears.
Packers, Lions, Vikings, Bears. Yeah, that's what I have.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Bears
Yeah.
gotta be
They
last.
have to be last,
Packers
yeah.
gotta be first because the other
Yep.
defenses aren't good. And then whatever you want to do in the middle, Vikings or Lions second. Don't care.
I'm gonna go Packers.
You could take your Lions if you want.
I feel like he wanted to until
Mm.
you said you have to go Packers first.
There's just- I just- I just don't know where the Lions on defense are better than the Packers.
Packers, Vikings, Lions,
Yep.
Bears.
I'm not mad at that. If you want to put the
Yeah.
Vikings over the Lions,
Our defense will be a lot better, man. I really do think
I
that,
think
but
so
I don't
too.
think I don't think they're going to be like a top 5. They'll probably be in the top 10,
I
maybe.
think
They ain't
you
going to be
guys
elite by no standpoint.
need a number 1 corner. That's what you need. You're a number 1 corner away from being a good defense, not great, not elite, but a good defense. You're a number 1 corner away.
That's supposed to be that Cam Sutton, man, from Pittsburgh. I know Trent from your Steelers. You think he could be a number 1 corner? You've seen him play a lot more than I have.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see. I guess if he got people behind him willing to help him out, I don't know. But yeah, Pittsburgh.
Dude, his stats
I think there was a
and
reason why we let him go though. So I don't know.
Yeah, his stats and his ratings, though, man, I don't know. That dude can play.
He can definitely play. He can definitely play.
His job's also made easier when you got fucking edge rushers like TJ Watt getting to that quarterback extremely
I mean,
quick.
he's got Aiden. He's got Aiden.
But yeah,
definitely.
but Aiden's
They're the
not
same.
TJ Watt. Yeah,
They're the same person.
The same. I don't know about that, but he's a monster though. And then don't forget, we got Charles Harris, and we got James Houston was that rookie last year, and he had like over 9 sacks. We got solid edge rushers, man. We got solid edge rushers, so it'll definitely help out Gardner Johnson, man. I'm so fucking excited for this year, bro. So like I said, I think the defense will be better, but it ain't gonna be no top elite defense by any standpoint. I don't give a shit as long as you stop somebody when we need you to stop somebody. That's fine.
You don't need to stop.
Well, just don't give up as many points as you're scoring. Like that offense can put up some fucking points.
No question. Even though that fucking Jameson Williams suspension kills us, man.
Yeah,
God damn, bro.
Yep.
What is the deal?
That's crazy too, because the article came out. He wasn't even gambling on football. He just gambled.
No.
That's what I saw.
on
That is
grounds.
crazy.
Like he just put the bet in while he was at the facility.
Wait,
Bro,
how long? I didn't see that. This is news to me.
Yeah,
How many
games.
games?
He got a 6-game suspension because he placed
6
the
games,
bet.
bro.
He placed the bet on the facility, not football related, but placed the bet on the facility.
Yeah, at the facility.
They get, bro. You should be if it's not your fucking sport, you should be able to bet on whatever you want. Wherever.
Was it even okay? I got a. Was it even a sports bet? Because the article I saw just said placed a bet, so he could have been playing the casino blackjack. Like I didn't see anything saying it was a sports bet.
It was probably definitely a sports bet.
I mean,
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
I didn't see nothing classified to that extent, but regardless, that's ridiculous though. I went on a rant about that on my Facebook and on YouTube channel on our podcast, bro. And if you're not betting on the sport that you're playing, that's ridiculous, bro. That's unbelievable. You turn around and suspend players for this, for gambling on a sport that has nothing to do with the sport that they're sitting here making you money on. Like, what the fuck is you? And they're in partnerships with these gambling companies and businesses, and you turn around and suspend these players. It makes no sense, bro. None of this shit makes any sense.
You in my opinion, even if you're a football player, you should be able to bet on fucking football,
bro,
unless it's your game,
because
that's like insider trading at that point.
As long as you're not betting on your under.
Well,
bro, no, because that's literally insider trading.
If you're a football player, I don't.
Bro,
think
if I'm Terry McLaurin and my over under is set at 90, you should always be allowed to take your over. You should never be allowed to take your under, but you should be allowed to take your over. I will do better than you
that's
think.
why I can't know. Because if I'm a receiver and the game plan is, hey, we're about to pound the fucking football. All right, Derrick Henry's going to right. So I know Derrick Henry's getting over fucking 90 yards this game. You should not be able to do that if I'm the Alec whatever Burks for fucking.
That's why I think you got to bet on your over, not your teammates over. You got to bet on yours.
You just got to figure something out in general, bro. With is normalized that sports betting is getting, like they got to draw like a line, bro. Like if you're not betting on your sport, or you should be able to bet like out of season or something. They just need to like do something, bro, because this ain't it. Like they're not allowed to bet at all.
They can do sports bets. Like you can, they can bet on baseball. They can bet on. You can't do it on the facility. So like if you would have placed,
that makes no sense. You use our Wi-Fi. That's what you get for using our Wi-Fi.
It's in the NFL guidelines. I mean, all these contracts they sign.
Well, no, because Buddy from Bussin' with the Boys, he didn't sign with the Falcons because he was like actively making sports bets or whatever, and they were going to have to get lawyers and all types of shit involved to see what exactly he was betting on. He just didn't want to go through with it. Like
you talk about Taylor Lewan?
No, his the other one. Because he was supposed to sign with the Falcons last year.
Compton?
Yeah.
Will Compton. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But bro, that's my thing. You got to think their everyday life is at the facility. They don't have they're there all the time, off season too. So like you're saying they just can't do it there. Where the fuck else are they going? That's where they spend the majority of their time.
Just talking about Taylor Lewan, whatever. But I've heard him say a couple times during like the off season, even in the off season, you could be at the facility from 8 in the morning till 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, bro.
That's
It's crazy.
crazy.
I just
That's
yeah,
nuts.
it's just kind of corny, bro. Like they just need to figure it. That's like telling companies they can't trade stocks that they're involved with. You know what I mean? It's same shit. Like it's
I
crazy.
don't think they should be able to. If you're a football player, I don't think you should be able to bet on football. But any other sport, no matter where you're at, I don't think that it should matter if you're using their fucking Wi-Fi at their facility. What the fuck for? Somebody else got in trouble for doing or what was it? Taking a trip and drinking on a team plane or gambling on a team. Just they have all these little stupid. It's like what the fuck, bro? Why? I don't understand this shit. I don't get it at all. But for the simple fact of betting, though, like football. When you're a football player, just because like you could say it's not your team. Okay, my homeboy plays for the Panthers. It ain't nothing to text somebody and be like, yo, you know, what's your shit looking like? You know, you can
that's a
easily
fact.
rip money.
Yeah,
You can easily rip money. That's essentially thieving money. And if normal motherfuckers like us can't get access to that, y'all shouldn't be able to either, making all that goddamn money. I'm sorry. Not okay with me. But any other sport should be cool, no matter where the fuck you're at, facility or whatever. But
I actually I didn't even think about it like that. But yeah, that is facts.
That's how I feel about it.
But what's to stop LeBron James from texting someone from the Rams and saying, "What's the game plan this week?" and let him throw a fucking million on it?
I mean, I guess essentially nothing. But if you're LeBron James and you want to risk everything for a fucking little,
how would he lose anything?
I mean, if they investigated him for that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like if
someone snitched on
they
him,
find deliberate evidence saying that. I mean, that's essential. I mean, there's laws against that shit, man, and they could get their ass because at that point, because it compromises the integrity of the game too.
Yeah, I don't understand why you just don't get your homeboy to put a bet in for you.
And you think Calvin Ridley would have did that shit?
Yeah.
Saw what his username was.
His name.
I am Calvin Ridley.
He didn't want to play in Atlanta anymore.
Bro, what?
But I just looked. So Jameson Williams suspension. He bet on college football, not pro football, which was not the issue, but it was the fact that he did it on site. He could have bet on college football off site, but not on any NFL site, which he did.
Wait a second. I think I heard about. Was it his brother's game though?
Oh, see, I think
that's. I could be wrong. I think he bet on his brother's game.
So I mean,
little bro, you know what I mean?
That's a little different too. But he was suspended because he placed a sports bet on the facility on an NFL facility.
So what they want him to do? Just walk right outside and walk across the street and get something
Literally
to eat at the fucking pizzeria.
Turn your Wi-Fi off. Use the data.
Right.
Not even that, bro. They'll still track you, bro. If they're doing that investigation.
Location services.
It's just unbelievable. It's ridiculous though.
We getting
doing the most.
And then you give him 6 games for it.
That's insane.
If okay, he didn't bet on NFL. There's a lot of these cats. There was a couple other ones from the Lions who actually did, I think, bet on football. And the ones that they can prove bet on football, they get fucking suspended at least.
Yeah, Shaka Tony from Washington is done for the year.
Right. Okay, and I get that. But this Jameson didn't even bet on the NFL, and he gets 6 games.
Like y'all seen Isaiah Rodgers bet?
How many games did Deshaun Watson get for sexual bullshit for all 120 allegations he had? How many games did he get for that?
That's wild when you think about that. He got 9, right? Something like that. 8 or 9.
8 or 9, and you suspend Jamo for 6 for that. Detroit versus everybody, dog. Detroit versus everybody.
Last thing I'm gonna say on this: Isaiah Rodgers was placing a bet every week on his running back to get like the third string running back on the Colts to get the over in yards. He was betting $25. He upped his bet from $25 to $1,000, and then his running back went crazy at that game, and then that's how he got caught. But yeah, every game he was betting on his third string running back to get the over, and then it ended up slapping.
Bro, it's $25 bets, like Anthony was saying.
But then he put $1,000.
Have someone else fucking make the fucking bet.
But then he made
hey, little bro.
What got him
he
caught
do
was
this.
$1,000. He placed $1,000 on it the week it hit, and that's what got him caught.
That's it.
Yep.
Hey, any of you NFL players out there listening, if you need me, at Keyshawn on Instagram.
I'll take a jersey. I don't need much.
Anyway,
he said I'll take a jersey.
I want to get this segment done before Jordan's got to go. So NFC North all-time fantasy draft. Doing quarterback, running back, 2 receivers, a tight end, and a defensive player all time.
We're doing
all right.
Quarterback,
1 quarterback, 1 running back, 2 receivers, a tight end, and a defensive player all time. only in the NFC North.
Be tough.
Yeah, it's
He
not even
only
the
ever
fucking
had-
division I used to watch.
He only had to play one snap for a team in the NFC North.
What's the order?
Well, our guest is here, so we will let him go first.
Y'all
That's
go
your shit.
first.
This is
'cause
his.
y'all
Yeah, I was
some-
gonna say
y'all-
this is his
y'all-
division. He
y'all
knows better than
sprung this
anybody.
on
Yeah,
me.
This
should go-
motherfucker goes last.
Hold on,
Okay,
so John,
He
if
knows the
someone picks
division better
someone,
than anybody, right?
yeah, if someone
So-
picks someone, we can't pick them.
Yeah, once he's gone forever.
Man, I don't even know how these fucking.
Hell
Alright.
no.
No research, Trent. Get off your laptop.
I'm not. I was looking at
Johnny,
the
your
Thunder
camera's
score.
off. Don't let me catch you doing nothing crazy over there. You
I'm
start saying
not,
these
buddy.
wild ass names.
Chet dropped 25, 9, and 5 blocks tonight.
That's
Just
what
so y'all
happens
know.
when he's not going against Kenny Lofton. You heard me. Anyway,
I just lost.
who won it last week?
Can't remember.
I think
it
you
was-
did.
I think I did,
Definitely
right?
wasn't me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it was
Here,
between-
I'll go second to last.
I'll
Trent,
go-
Trent, you did terrible. You can go first, and you don't know the division. You can go second. Johnny, you're third. I'm fourth. Jordan's fifth.
I mean, I know the division, but I think my player's gonna get gobbled up real fast.
So I'll start with quarterback. Just give me Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers.
Rogers.
Take the easy way out, you know?
So there's the Bears, Lions. Fuck.
Bro, we just talked about you
Bears,
just ranked all these
Lions.
teams.
No, I'm trying to think who their like older
Yeah.
players are.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got you.
Oh damn, I just fucked up. All right.
Yeah, you did.
Who's next? I sure did.
I'm just gonna do my quarterbacks 'cause I don't know too many of
Yep.
these.
Who you got?
Oh man.
Y'all
Oh,
fucked up.
man.
Yeah.
Hold
Y'all
on,
fucked
hold on.
up.
Jordan has back to
Jordan
back,
gets
right?
Yep,
back
yeah,
to
he does,
back.
yeah, he does,
gets
yeah.
back
All
to
right,
back.
I'm gonna go.
You write this down real quick.
Well, hopefully you guys just don't take the
Rare.
one I do know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go wide receiver. I'm gonna go Randy Moss.
You're a fucking piece of shit.
There you
I-
go,
as soon
man.
as you said quarterbacks first, yeah.
No, I was like, if you do a quarterback,
I thought we were picking by positions.
Nah.
So
Yeah,
it's a
no,
draft.
it's just
Okay.
it's a draft.
Gotcha.
It's a draft.
All
You don't
right,
gotta go
got it.
quarterback first. You
I only
don't gotta
know
go
like
quarterback.
fucking 4 of them.
God
ahead.
Pretty
Go
good.
ahead,
Bless
Johnny.
America. I mean, I feel like I have to get him now, Brett Favre.
Wow.
Okay, so
Oh, now I'm nervous.
You run out of quarterbacks, bro.
No, I'm not worried about quarterbacks because I know who he wants, but it's like I know who I'm gonna go with the greatest running back of all time, and I'm gonna take Barry Sanders. And I guess I'm giving Buddy back to back with the guys. Go ahead.
oh my god. All right.
Oh
dude.
my God.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
wasn't even
God.
thinking about it.
I fucked up. So
Yeah, y'all
hard.
fucked up, bro. Y'all fucked up so
fucking
bad.
hard.
Who's it? Trent's pick or my pick?
Nah, it's you got back to back. You got back
Oh.
to back.
Give me Walter Payton.
Yep.
Nah, there's a guy I totally missed.
Yeah.
Running back Walter Payton. Who else?
Yep.
I mean,
You got back to
I
back.
can't be mad, Johnny, but I'm kind of mad.
I'm mad. But I mean, I'm not. Yeah, I pick Aaron Rodgers.
Nah, I
I'm cool.
fucked up.
You know,
I
And I'll
fucked
take-
up.
And I've got to take Megatron.
Yeah.
Yep. God
Word.
damn it.
I took Randy instead. That's fine.
I mean, yeah, that's who I was going
yeah,
for.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I ain't mad at you for taking that, but I didn't want to give him Peyton and Megatron. But like, if I didn't, he was gonna get Barry
Barry
Sanders.
and-
Yeah, you
yeah.
know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take my receiver now, and I'm gonna go Chris Carter.
now who? Don.
Me. No, it's
Oh.
me.
I go
I will
back-to-back?
take. No,
No,
it's
you
not. Well, you.
No, Trent does.
No, Trent
does.
will. I'm gonna take my receiver and go Justin Jefferson.
Okay.
Isn't it you?
No, Trent's first.
Oh
it's you,
man.
Did you pick a quarterback?
No. I had Randy Moss. So that means I'm gonna take my quarterback the next round because you ain't taking one. So
Smart man.
I'm going to take what fucking tight ends are there?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get stuck on. I think.
I'm just gonna take Devontae Adams and just keep it moving.
Smart. So I get back to back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me. I got Rodgers. Give me Adrian Peterson.
That's who I wanted to take my next route. Fucked up.
Back next round. What you talking about? And then I'm gonna go defender. I'm gonna go defender real quick.
Oh, we're doing
Um,
defense.
Yeah,
One
we get
defensive
one
player.
Give me Reggie White.
Nice.
Oh, I got one. I'm just gonna take my QB because it's between like two
Mhm.
people.
Yeah.
This is more like a fan favorite because I like this dude.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Dante Culpepper.
Love that pick for you. That offense was nice. I forget what year that was when it was him,
And Rondi.
and Moss and Carter and all them. That was
Yeah.
a nice year, yeah.
I'll take Dante.
I ain't mad at you for that. Go ahead, Johnny.
I think I'll go my defender. Take Khalil
Yeah.
Mack.
Wow.
I'm gonna pick my defender last.
That is not where I thought you were going with that. At
Um,
all.
Let's see.
I ain't mad at you for it. But yeah, it's not where I thought you were going.
Vikings, Bears.
What do you need? You got a running back and receiver. I got a running back and receiver. We both need quarterbacks, tight end, and defense.
Whose pick is it?
It's mine. I'm trying to figure out who I can snipe from him. This being my segment, you think I would do some goddamn research on it.
Yeah,
Little
you should have
bit.
came in with a star-studded lineup, bro.
What y'all needs like a clock, like a little minute and a half.
Gonna be using all the clock, bro. Maybe
Shut up. I said Barry early as hell and Chris Carter. Don't do that.
your first pick. These are the tough picks. This is when the time start ticking, you motherfucker.
Yeah. I'm gonna go defense, and I'm gonna take Urlacher.
You fucker! I just wrote his name down.
Dude, I said it. I was gonna pick him last.
That was the only Anthony.
Damn it! I don't think I know anymore.
You got back to back.
Yeah, I like the shit.
My pick.
Yeah.
Yep, you get two of them things.
Give me John Randall.
Tough.
Okay.
And then give me Matthew Stafford.
Wait, who picked
Best-
Brett Favre? Was that Johnny?
Best Lions quarterback of all time.
I did. Yes.
You guys drafted him when? 2009? 10?
8.
8?
I think it was 8. Yep.
All right, so back to Don. Mr. Clock.
Shut up, punk ass.
I really might be stuck.
So I'm gonna go with a receiver that put up hella 1,500 yards with like ass quarterbacks his whole career. I'm gonna go Brandon Marshall.
No question on that. Jay Cutler was awesome.
You say awesome? That motherfucker could throw the ball 95 fucking yards in the air, but
That dude was something else.
Man, I guess I have to go running back. I don't even know another fucking good running back. Michael Bennett for the Vikings.
That's nasty.
that's nasty.
Oh man,
It's like that's me with this next pick.
I got other running backs I probably would have taken over him.
Hold on. I'm trying to think. Is there a? Let me buy myself some time. Let me think of a defender.
Devontae Adams.
Already got him. You get anyone else have to pick a running back?
No. You are the only one who needs a running back.
All right, so I'll just wait on that. I'm gonna
If
take
you,
my.
if you want to be the sniper of snipers, ain't nobody in here took a tight end yet. So the best tight end ever in this division is still on the
Oh, I
board.
didn't know we were doing tight end.
Yep, 2 receivers, a running back, quarterback.
We
and
didn't
tight
last
end.
time, right?
Yeah, we did because you didn't take Mark Andrews.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, we're doing tight ends.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Y'all just need to listen. That's what we need.
Hold
to do.
on,
We
hold
need-
on. I don't think he's the best tight end in this one, but he played for the team and
Yeah, one snap. As long as he played one snap.
he's
for them.
like one of my favorite. I'll take Greg Olson.
Okay.
He
It's
just
actually probably one of the top tight ends ever in this division. Buddy could tell me I'm wrong, but I only can think of like 2 tight ends.
I got my.
So
Are you over there doing research, Jordan? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm gonna get my shit right, man. I didn't expect to do a draft.
Yeah, neither did we.
Shit.
Hold on, what? I don't know the.
So we weren't doing research. That's
feel
why
like
I'm over here
I feel like
taking
I'm
Brett
gonna get-
Favre first.
You taking Brett? Bro, you took Michael
don't need-
Bennett. You know how
If
many
you gotta
Bears
do
running
research
backs
to do
there are?
that, oh my lord.
Is it my
Oh
go?
I'm thinking of one right now. Yeah,
Trent, you do
I
a
fucked up.
Trent, you do a defender yet?
Yeah. I got a. So wait, I get back to back, right?
I got my defender next.
Yeah, you go back to back, Trent.
I think he played
Didn't,
on one of these teams.
Didn't Sterling Sharp play for the Packers? Or am I tripping?
Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I know what tight end I was supposed to pick.
You do know what tight end you're supposed to pick.
He
Stop, Ant. Stop. Just stop talking.
Damn,
Trent,
bro,
I don't
I'm
know. I don't
stuck.
know. I'll let you look that up because I don't know.
I don't. Yeah,
You can look that up.
Well-
If he did, you can have him. I don't know if he did or not.
receivers because I'm drawing a blank.
Does Sterling Sharp play for the Packers?
I guess give me I guess give me Alshon Jeffrey.
I ain't mad at that.
Alshon Jeffrey.
Bro, I'm stuck right now. I'm on receivers. Y'all pick
Does
all the
anyone
good
else need a wide receiver?
ones. I need
Maybe.
2.
Now Trent needs both his receivers. Johnny needs
And a
a
tight end.
and Jordan.
Donna, did you look that up?
He played in Green Bay a lot actually.
Hey, there's this. All right, I'll say it after it's all done. There's a
Yeah.
couple wideouts I
You
like.
just take Sharp.
Got him. Bet. Write that down. Him and Alshon Jeffrey. So I just need a tight end or another receiver.
Is it my turn? No, it's the ant. Yeah.
I'm gonna take a defender. Did any Bear defenders go off the board?
I took
Yeah.
Khalil Mack.
He took Khalil Mack. I took Urlacher.
Can I take Dick Buckus?
Okay. His old ass. Go ahead.
I was wondering if he played on that team,
Definitely.
and then I just need to run it back.
Yep, and you only need a running back left.
Yeah, but I don't know where to begin.
Yeah. Johnny, you need a receiver and a tight end.
So do I.
Oh fuck. I'll go Chris Carter.
So
Already
when
got
I
him.
picked him.
Damn.
I took Carter first round, bro. Or second round, because I took Barry first round.
I would say Donald Driver then.
That
Okay.
was the
Good
one.
pick.
I was gonna say that.
Good pick.
Love that pick.
That
Honestly.
dude was a savage. He used to piss me off. He used
Hell
to
yeah.
drive
So
it.
I'm gonna take my tight end off the board now because the guy going by next doesn't need a quarterback, so I can take my quarterback last. But I'm gonna take Mike Ditka at tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I feel like you did some research on that?
He's the I literally said before this started there's only
One of the best tight ends ever.
I said there's
right?
only one good tight end in this division that like I know of. I said that when this shit started. If it wasn't him, no one else got quarterback. But there's one other name in here that I would have taken over if someone took him.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna say like Jay Cutler or some shit, dog.
For quarterback?
If you say Jay Cutler, bro,
No,
you
my
need check.
quarterback about to throw y'all the fuck off too.
Right. What's my pick? I feel like I ain't picked
Back
that
to
in an
back
hour.
right now. You back to back right now. You
Like
need a
I
wide
know
receiver.
exactly
These
who
are his
you
last
said.
2, right?
Wide receiver
My
and
last
tight end.
two.
Yep, back to back. Wide receiver, tight end.
Tight end, Charlie Sanders.
I don't even know who that is.
You have to break that man down for me.
Yeah.
He played for the Lions.
Lions?
Of course he did.
Okay.
Yep. One of the Lions, baby.
One of them. Yeah.
68 through 77.
That's
Wide
how like some research
receiver.
was done.
Wide receiver, Herman Moore.
Oh,
That's a
Ooh.
big one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Didn't need
remember
no
more.
research for that one. But I did
nah,
on
you
the
knew
tight end.
he was gonna slide to you. That's the craziest part. You just knew he was gonna slide to
Yeah,
you.
y'all gonna everybody slept on Herman Moore, bro.
So
Lions have had some solid receivers.
my quarterback played for the Vikings. Back in the day. Back in the day.
Hey, Warren,
Yes, sir.
Warren Moon.
as soon as you said back in the day, I already knew you did. I remember using. I don't even. What
I thought
game
he was
it
gonna
was.
say-
It wasn't
Now
even mad.
can
I thought-
someone tell me, did Randall Cunningham ever lace up for them? The Philly quarterback?
I thought he did. Yeah.
I thought he did
Yeah,
too.
for
for
like
Philly.
Yeah, did
thought
he
he did for the
play
Vikings,
Did he play the
too.
Vikings? Did he play for the Vikings?
Yeah, both teams.
For some
Oh.
reason, I want to say he did, but I
I
didn't
think
know.
he wore number 12 there.
I didn't
I
know for a
think.
fact. If he did, I'll take Cunningham, but I got mooned down now because I don't know for sure. But I want to say he went to the Vikings. I just didn't want to say that and be wrong.
He did. 97 through 99.
So he did too. Yeah, bet I'm taking Randall Cunningham then.
I feel like Moon was better.
Trent, I ain't going that far, buddy.
Moon was tough.
Moon was tough, but Cunningham
Cunningham was
Cunningham was
he
better.
was him.
Yeah, he was in. All right, Johnny, I need you to give me a tight end.
I'm gonna
And-
say
and my-
Mercedes Lewis.
Okay, and I was gonna say in my aspect, there's only one to take.
Ant, last pick,
I have the worst.
defender.
Oh,
He said
for
I'm the worst.
sure,
Nah, I
Johnny.
need a
you said
run.
you're
I
the
need a
worst.
running back.
You fucked up at running back
Yeah.
so hard. Oh, Anthony's
I-
a running back. But
I
don't
have
say
what
it.
I'm thinking of.
Don't say it.
It would have to be more modern day for me. See, I'm gonna get cooked, bro, because I'm gonna have to pick someone like recent and shit.
Let me hear it.
Oh man.
Wait, what do you need a running back?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm
Oh,
thinking of. I
man.
mean, I'm sure I'm missing, but I'm thinking of one that hasn't come off.
Yeah, I'm thinking of two that haven't come off.
Well,
thinking
yeah,
of
no,
one,
I'm
too.
thinking of two now too. Yeah,
Were they in the
Yeah.
last 10 years or last 5 years?
15.
just pick.
Oh God.
maybe 10, maybe 10. I had to like do research on it, but at least 15. No more than 15.
It feels like there's a. I think Jordan's gonna. I feel like there's a Lions running back that
There
I
is.
liked.
There is.
Fuck.
See,
He's
I'm
like on the
thinking
tip
of the
my
Bears.
tongue.
I'm thinking of a Bears one too, but
Yeah,
the one I thought you were thinking of, Johnny, is the Lions.
Oh no, I was thinking Bears.
Okay. You want to talk about my time? You want to talk about my clock?
Yeah, Anthony
I'll just say
clocked out.
I'll just say Aaron Jones.
See, I was thinking Matt Forte.
Yes, sir.
Dude, that's who I couldn't put my finger because I kept picturing him
and
in
then
a Jet
Johnny, I
jersey.
thought you were thinking Reggie Bush.
Oh no.
No.
Oh,
No, no.
No, I can't think of Matt Forte.
You
in a
don't got to
Jets
take
jersey.
Reggie Bush from when he was on the Lions. I want USC Reggie Bush, but you know what I'm saying?
okay. I was going to say USC. Yeah, definitely. That dude
I'm
was
just saying
crazy.
that's who I thought you were thinking of. But Matt Forte is who I had in my head the whole time.
You know what?
Read off the squads.
Hold
Let me hear it.
on. I need a tight end from Trent.
Oh, shit, my bad. I thought everybody picked.
I thought Sterling Sharp was a tight end. I forgot he was a receiver. But I might be fucked up. Let me
Yeah,
see.
Shannon Sharp was a tight end, bro.
Damn. So
Johnny, you know what White Owl wanted to take?
I gotta take Hawkinson.
There you go.
Hawkinson.
Okay. So now that all tight ends are I'm very surprised no one took Jimmy Graham.
I forgot about Jimmy Graham.
Yeah.
That'd have been one of the better ones.
No doubt.
Yeah, but he
All
was
right.
washed when he got there.
So here's
When he
what we
got to the
Yeah,
Saints.
I mean, how we did it was
Yeah, I know.
them in their prime. But
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, it's just the players are taking in
'Cause
their
him and the
prime at
Bears,
their
he was
peak, their
washed.
peak form. But anyway, here's where we're going. So our guest came out here with Matthew Stafford, Walter Payton,
Yep.
Megatron,
Megatron.
Herman Moore,
What?
who more? Oh, Herman. Yeah.
Herman Moore, Charlie Sanders, right?
Yes, sir.
And then
Don't know him, so I can't grade it.
John Randall. It's a
John
solid
Randall.
lineup, though. It's a solid
Yeah.
lineup.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna jump over from that great team. We're gonna dive over here to Johnny's team real quick. We got Brett. We got Hall of Fame Brett Favre. You know what I'm saying?
Interception king.
Michael Bennett,
The Dick King.
Justin Jefferson, Donald Driver,
Mhm.
Mercedes
Solid.
Lewis, and
Decent.
Khalil Mack. Johnny, if you would have swapped that running back, I would actually really like your team.
Yeah. I thought it was the worst, and I mean, it probably still is. But that running back, I'm
It
really
sounded
dismissing.
better than while you were drafting it, but
Yeah.
And then
I'd have to go with
Anthony-
Jordan's team.
I would have
Oh
loved
yeah,
it.
no, he definitely has a better team.
I would have loved someone to pick Jordy Nelson. That'd been nice.
I was
Anthony's got-
another one I was thinking of was Amon Green.
Nah, yeah.
No one was giving Greg Jennings the love.
Nah.
I like Jordy better.
The Vikings and Packers, right?
Anyway, Anthony's team. So right now we still got Jordan as the best team.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anthony's team was Dante Culpepper, Aaron Jones at running back,
Dude, I fucking
Randy Moss, Devontae Adams,
That's a
Greg
combo right there.
Olsen, and Dick
Ooh.
Butkus.
Dick.
Who Wilson?
Greg Olsen.
Oh, Greg Olsen.
See,
That's
yeah,
solid.
those last four are solid, but the Aaron
quarterback.
Jones and the quarterback, it just don't do it for me. He has
I'd love that he picked Culpepper though, because Culpepper got a special place in my heart.
Same here.
Because I was in
Oh,
North.
I like him.
I was
but
living in North
no.
Dakota in the years he was throwing the ball to Randy Moss and Chris Carter. Like
Yeah,
I got
he's
to
slinging.
watch those games. You know what I'm saying? Like
doing much out there, so you
nostalgic.
probably loved
You know what I'm
him.
saying? That shit was great.
South
Trent,
Canada.
You want to talk all this shit? You got Aaron Rodgers,
Go,
AP all day,
go.
Sterling Sharp, Alshon Jeffrey,
Yeah, that's where I fucked up.
TJ
That's where we
Hawkinson,
fucked up.
TJ
Shit was going
Hawkinson,
good. Shit was
and
going
Reggie,
good.
and Reggie White.
Yeah, we
You could have said a billion other wideouts.
strong though with the Reggie White though.
Yeah, strong notes Reggie White. I'm gonna have to. So far, I got Jordan, then I got Ant, then Johnny, then you. I think your team's the worst, Trent.
Team's the worst. Run my team.
He's worse.
Do that again. I just gotta hear that for
You
myself.
said run it again.
Yeah.
Rodgers,
I got Aaron Rodgers and Adrian Peterson.
Who's your
Mhm.
tight end?
Hawkinson. Yeah, but I think
But that Alshon shit was just like out of left
Yeah,
field, bro.
yeah. See,
Y'all
I
took
fucked
all
up
the
at running back.
receivers.
You really fucked up at fucking receiver too.
yeah, but you fucked up at both your receivers. I think both of Johnny, like, yeah, it's just tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
And then me, say the best for last. I'm saying the reigning champ
Yeah.
got Randall Cunningham at quarterback, Barry Sanders at running back, Chris Carter at receiver, Brandon Marshall at receiver, Ditka at tight end, and Urlacher as my defensive player.
That's your team right
Yeah,
there.
I think you go second.
Yeah, homeboy.
I think it's Jordan.
You think Jordan got me?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
I do.
think
I
it's
agree.
him,
I
you,
agree.
and me.
I
Trent.
can't call it.
That's
I
crazy.
can't-
I'm glad. That's fucked
I
up.
can't call that Buddy's
That's
team is
fucked
better than
up.
mine. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Trent's team's last though, for
Good
sure.
job, Trent.
That's fucked up.
Trent's team's last for sure. So hold on. He beats me. Where does he beat me? Randall Cunningham or Matt Stafford?
Stafford's
Super Bowl
bad,
champ.
bro.
Stafford.
Super Bowl champ, one of the biggest arms we've ever seen.
Okay. Barry Sanders, Walter Payton.
I mean
Well,
Barry
that's a-
Sanders, but
I
that's
mean,
that's
like a
close.
wash.
That's like the LeBron and Jordan debate right there in football
Like a
running
wash.
backs. For real. I
Is it
get,
though?
I
Because
get-
I think it's Barry Sanders and Emmitt
I
Smith.
think,
for
yeah.
like
Dude, who
mine.
are you telling? I love Barry Sanders more than
But I'm saying
anybody.
I don't think
here,
Walter Payton's
but-
included. I think it's Emmitt Smith and Barry Sanders. I think
It's all
Walter
very
Payton-
close, though.
It is very
Really?
close. It is very close. No,
Oh,
I'm not me personally. I'm saying I think that's the argument people make. Just because Emmitt Smith has the numbers.
I think because they
I agree
he
with
played
what you're
long-
saying, but I'm
yeah.
just saying I think Emmitt Smith is in the argument more than Walter Payton is today.
Oh,
I
that's-
agree with you
know,
that it's
that's
wrong,
crazy.
but I'm just
yeah,
saying
that's crazy.
All right, I might give it to
We
you.
break
because
what we break even on that one.
I was just, I think
See,
I think he
I have
got
to
me
give that
beat.
to Barry.
No, Barry's got the edge.
Yeah,
for
but
me
it's
too.
like
I think he's got me beat because I would take I think Megatron and Chris Carter as closest. I think that's like the Walter Payton Barry Sanders. Like I would take Megatron, but I think it's very fucking close.
Oh,
I don't-
Megatron. Megatron easy.
No way, buddy.
Megatron easy to me.
Honey said Megatron and who?
Chris Carter.
Chris Carter. And Chris Carter was great, but he wasn't Calvin. He couldn't do what Calvin did.
Yeah.
He did it for 10 years after Calvin. did it.
You want to talk about
Hey,
close?
he played.
Randy Moss, Calvin, maybe. Close.
Yeah,
not Calvin and
that's
fucking
the
Chris Carter.
comparison. That's the comparison.
Mike
but I go
Ditka
Randy
and
Moss
Charlie
on that.
Sanders.
I don't know
who
enough about
that
either.
is.
So
Yeah.
that's the one where we can draw the line. Hey, just give it to either.
Okay, Brandon Marshall, Herman Moore. His
Herman
receivers,
Moore.
his receivers did it. That's what
Yeah.
did it to me. Yeah.
Who? Hold on. Did someone say Mercedes Lewis?
Johnny.
I took Mercedes Lewis.
Johnny did. All right, cool. So I'll give it to him. The guest came out with the best team.
That's good.
And he went
fly.
last. Crazy.
Thank you.
Well,
Well, we
got
folded.
Walter Payton because y'all are idiots.
Good job, Trent.
What happened?
Aaron Rodgers first pick.
I had to take Walter Payton. You took Barry on me, dog.
Yeah,
I
I
fucked
literally
up.
took Barry because I could not give you Barry and Megatron. Like you'd have won off rip.
Crazy. I had
Yeah.
first pick and had the worst team. That's wild.
I mean, in your defense, though, in your defense, you just went wrong.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
wideouts.
The wideouts needed to go. Like they had to be off.
Yeah,
Or you could have just picked anyone.
And you saved them for last
for sure.
because you came back around and instead of taking a receiver on the turn, when you could have got Devontae Adams, you
Yeah,
coulda
I
got
wasn't
Brandon
prepared for that
Marshall.
one. I just
Like
yeah,
you,
I fucked up.
you sat here and waited and took Alshon Jeffries.
We ain't got. We're getting off of this. Jordan, do you still got time for another segment, or you got to dip up out of there?
Yeah, I better cut up out of here, man. Y'all up here, y'all wilding right now.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
good.
Outta
That shit was
here,
fun though, bro. That was
yeah.
fun.
Do you got a favorite future NFL lock for us?
Lock bet? Yeah, I'll throw one at you. So right now, I got the Philadelphia Eagles over 11.5 wins, bro. That's at a
Can
plus
you give me 5
108.
minutes? I have one. I'm just curious to see where you put these guys for my segment. It'll
5
be
minutes.
real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
but
right,
my,
so it's.
go ahead.
I mean, you can finish with your future.
No, I was just saying it's just crazy to me that the Phillies over right now. I mean, basically 12 wins right now is a
Strength
plus
is-
108 on FanDuel, bro.
Yeah, strength of schedule is tough for those boys. They have like I think the third hardest schedule in the NFL this year. That's why.
But they're Philly though, bro.
I
They're
agree.
Philly.
I agree with what you're
And
saying.
and there's no way they're gonna lose any more than 5 games this year. I just don't see it happening. I think that should be the
Well,
worst they do.
Let's think about it. They're losing 2 to Washington off rip.
Shut up. Here this man.
All right,
go.
Johnny. Let's go, Johnny.
Yeah, I'm
All
not
right,
trying to
so
run this man.
I think it was a couple weeks ago where I did the blind draft ranking, whatever.
Mhm.
So this is all-time NBA All-Stars or Hall of Famers, whatever, where you would rank them blindly. So you want to put your top 5, and then I have a 6th spot for an honorable mention.
Top
So
5
I'm gonna give you the
NBA.
right. I'm gonna give you one
Okay.
name. You say where you would put them, top 5 or honorable mention. Then the next name, top 5 or honorable mention. First name is Steph Curry.
And a top 5 all time.
Well, you don't know the rest of these names I'm giving you.
Are these
Okay.
current
That's why you
players
have
or
to do
this?
a blind.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go 3.
Hold on, is this current or are you going like real far back?
all time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go 3.
Oh, we're all doing it?
Yeah. I mean, it's.
Um,
I mean, we can get his first. If
I'm gonna go.
No,
I'm
I mean, we
4.
got to do everybody because then
I'm
you
gonna
guys
go
know the
4.
names.
I'm gonna go 4.
4.
I'm gonna go 3. I like 3 like he did. That's right in the middle, not too high, not too low.
I'm gonna go 2. I was gonna say 1 because if he starts throwing some fucking bad names,
Yeah, he probably won't have LeBron or Mike.
that's what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Wait,
keep
is that
track
it?
of your own here. No, it's top 5 and honorable mention. But yeah, next name Larry Bird.
Honorable mention.
Whoa. Steph is better than Bird all time.
Yes.
Yeah,
Don, don't act like you've seen Bird play, bro.
come
Chill
on
out.
now.
You had the Larry Bird shoes. Don't mean nothing. All right.
I will take Larry Bird at 5. I'm hoping you have one shittier player.
I'll take Bird at 4.
Got Bird at 4.
Yeah. And I just have to put him, and I don't necessarily rank him above Curry above him, but I
Yeah,
the other hand you're dealt.
Bird's over Curry for me. I'm going Bird at 3.
Hold on. This
So
coming
what'd you have Curry,
said-
Donna?
This coming
4.
from
I
the
had
dude that
Curry
said
at
he
4.
don't watch old basketball, but then he just gonna put Bird over Curry.
Yeah,
I've never seen a lick of him shoot.
I
or even
dude,
play.
I don't
Larry
need to. Go,
Bird.
hey, go listen to Paul George podcast.
Who's
One
the
guy.
next one?
Cool.
Yo,
Give a
we
fuck
follow
what
the
Paul
same
George has to
TikTok.
say.
You literally fucking suck
I
on
don't
it.
give a damn
No,
what
I
Paul
literally
George has to say.
I literally listen to the podcast. I listen to his podcast every week.
With the one with Halliburton?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that shit.
The-
too.
He said
Oh,
we
I
follow
just
the
sent
same
y'all the clip.
TikToks. It's a fact. I listen to his interviews though. Like I listen to his podcast. It's a dope ass podcast.
All right.
Go ahead.
Next
John.
one, Hakeem Olajuwon.
Oh, now you're pissing me off.
Good. I'm at 6. But
5.
he's one of the best big men of all time.
Curry's better than Hakeem all time.
Got to do it right now.
Donovan.
Got to do it right now, man. I put him too high.
I'm gonna punch you through the screen, bro.
What are we doing? Where's Curry all time on your guys' list?
I think when his
He's the
career's all said
second
and
best
He's
done,
point guard
advancing.
of all time.
On this one, he's 3.
dude, you're gonna hate my stance. But when it's said
Gotta
when it's
keep
all
at
said
4.
and done, yeah, I have Curry like top 6, top 7.
Yeah, I
All
don't
time.
like your list already. We can keep going. Go ahead, Johnny.
This man
Magic
just got another
Johnson.
championship.
1.
Oh, who said
Yeah, I'm a-
1?
Me.
Don.
I got him at 3.
I'll go 1.
I'm just praying Don just saves me.
Jordan, where you got him at?
I'll go 1 too, man. I
got him
gotta
at
go
3.
1.
3.
It was between 1 or 2 for me.
You put Steph Curry at 4?
I had him at 3.
We
Okay.
both had him at 3.
Did you go, Trent?
Yeah, Magic at 1.
Next one, Allen Iverson.
Honorable mention.
Who?
Do I have a 4 left?
5 for me.
Thought that's where you put Bird.
Honorable mention.
Yeah.
No, you put
Bird.
Curry
Honorable
above
mention.
Hakeem though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make AI honorable mention for
I'm
me
just
too,
trying to figure out how
man.
your list is right now. So
Oh
what
my
spot do you have
God.
open?
My list is done.
Huh?
We about to see.
Well, listen.
What do you mean you're about to see?
Trent
What
over here
spot do you
changing his
have open?
list, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
How about I said Magic at 1,
Okay,
I-
what spot do you have left is what we're asking you.
second.
You was
I have
2?
Okay, you
one
said we're
left.
about to see. So, like when you
Yeah,
ask you what spot do you
I
have
was
left.
basically telling Donovan, don't worry about it. You about to find out,
Oh.
motherfucker.
I have one left.
Bro.
Last one is Scottie Pippen.
Oh my god.
My list is perfect.
I lost.
I think so too, Don. Yeah.
My list
Yeah,
is
once-
perfect, bro.
Yeah.
There's no way around it. Like, my list is perfect. I got
Yeah, mine
Magic
is-
at 1, Hakeem at 2, Bird at 3, Steph at 4, Scotty
No,
at
it's not.
5, and AI
Whoa,
at 6.
whoa.
No, it's not.
He said no, it's not. Jordan, mirror yours.
Magic 1, 2 Pippen, 3 Curry, 4 Bird, Elijah 1-5, AI honorable mention.
Oh goddamn it! He might have easily won.
Yeah, yeah. So far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got fucked because I got Scottie Pippen at 1.
Yeah, you're out.
Y'all
But,
need to hear the
but
rest.
time
Tell
out,
me
time out,
here.
time out. I think the rest of the order was correct in my opinion.
Let's hear it.
I got Steph. I got Magic.
Nope.
No.
Magic's the best point guard of all time, so that
Facts.
can't be right.
I'm just going to my opinion when it's all said and done.
Yeah,
That's
my
how I
opinion,
feel.
my list
Okay.
literally, I
Matt-
didn't make a mistake.
You see what I'm
Yes.
saying, Johnny?
You had
Yeah,
Steph.
yeah, I got you.
You had Steph,
Okay.
Magic, and who else?
I had Steph, Magic. I had Olajuwon last. I had Bird and Iverson. Yeah.
So I had
That shit's all
Magic
fucked up.
first, Scottie Pippen second, Curry, Hakeem, AI, and then Larry Bird.
Dude, Bird's got to be a little higher. Just a little higher.
And
Yeah.
see, there's two I disagreed with on Ants. You had Iverson above Olajuwon and
Yes.
Magic above.
Well, I didn't know they were going to come out that
Well, yeah,
way.
yeah. No, I
okay.
mean, that I'm just saying that's two I disagree with there.
Yeah.
I think
How
there's
do you like the best, Johnny?
two with Donovan.
Definitely Jordan.
Yeah, I think Jordan wins again. I want to say Don second. Trent,
Oh no!
damn it, I
No,
ain't
we're
doing
not,
that to you.
Fucking
we're not doing that.
Bro, hold on. Jordan, give me your list one more time. I'm trying to get this right.
Magic 1, 2
Yeah.
Pippen, 3 Curry, 4 Bird, Elijah 1-5, AI honorable mention.
I don't hate that actually. I'm okay if they say
You
got
could probably
Bird.
flip Pippen and Curry. But
Yeah, yeah.
That's what he
I mean,
should do. That's the only mistake.
yeah. I mean, well, probably Bird over Pippen too.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely.
But where his aren't as drastic as some of these other ones, like Scotty
Pippen-
at one.
Pippen
Like,
at
yeah,
one.
yeah,
I thought you were
That
going
was-
to bail me out, Johnny. Come on.
yeah. But anyway,
Jordan,
that's
I'm
all I
trying
got.
to, I'm trying to tell you this before Jordan bounces out of here. Or actually, Jordan, go ahead. Plug your podcast and say goodbye to the folks, and then I'm gonna go on
Let
my
us know
rant.
where we can get you, reach you, watch your pod, all that.
Yeah, man. Let Loose Podcast on YouTube, man. The real OG Let Loose Podcast. It's Let Loose Podcast at Let Loose Podcast, man. We on TikTok, we on Twitter, YouTube. I'm on Facebook, bro, on Reels. If anyone of y'all want to link up, let me know. But yeah, man. Y'all can find our channel on YouTube. We got about 300 some subs now. We've been doing it since last September. I actually started it up right after I was on here for the first time last year. So you know,
Sick.
gotta kind of give y'all a special thank you and shout out too, because y'all kind of helped me get my feet in the door. Like, okay, like I can fuck with something like this, you know what I mean? Got a perfect partner, you know what I'm saying? My homeboy. So we just shoot the shit, man. We talk about everything. We talk about trending shit. We talk about sports shit. We talk about anything that's going on, you know.
Time you come on, you have to bring him with you.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure he'd be down. But yeah, we talk about anything, man. We just don't talk about religion or politics. 'Cause I don't like getting people all wild up like that. And you know, it's just that's two things you stay away from. You respect
Exactly.
everybody's opinion and shit. So, but yeah, we
Yeah.
talk a lot of sports. We cover everything, bro. So you know, maybe we'll have to link up and shit. You know, have couple of y'all at a time, whatever. You know, we could work something out. We could fucking link up. Well, maybe fucking in the aftermath of some of these games or some shit. You know, that'd be cool, man.
Back
But,
up for the
sure.
Ohio State Michigan matchup. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm gonna be locked and loaded for that. You know,
Yes,
I
sir.
got the bulletproof vest right here. We're ready to go. It's on and popping. Nah, I was gonna wear it to Columbus if I got to go last year though, but I didn't get to go because you know my son was born and all that, so it was perfect, bro. You know, a blowout, a new son. I love it, bro. Life is good. Life is good.
Congratulations.
I'm going to send you off with
Congratulations on
some news. So I was just telling Trent this yesterday. Last 7 years, the team who has the most first round draft picks has won the national championship.
Mhm.
Well, all the mock drafts as of right now has Ohio State drafting 5 guys in the first round. So I'm just something to throw some money on. You know, maybe a possible future.
Yeah. I mean, they got to
I
shit
mean,
with
yeah, I
themselves.
mean, it's just
They gotta
it's just projections. I mean,
This is like
that's all it
deja
is.
vu. It's like they get that many first rounders every year, it seems like, man.
Well, that's
Ohio
not the case
State.
because they haven't won a national championship. So
Oh yeah, and then there's the national title. Yeah, I mean that, but I'm just saying, like, it seems like Ohio State, they at least have probably at least three in the first round every year in recent years. They raise dogs over there, man. There ain't no punks down there. Just when you play Michigan lately.
last 2 years, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
for that game.
Life is good, man. Thank y'all for having me, bro. I appreciate that shit, bro. It was fun coming out here shooting it with y'all, man. It was real fun. I like the draft thing. Y'all caught me off guard with that one.
That was the plan.
Yep. Yeah, I appreciate y'all boys,
Good
man.
stuff.
Appreciate you, boss.
And then we'll link up again at some point, bro.
Tapping in with you, bro.
Yeah,
Maybe if y'all make the playoffs.
we're making it.
Uh-huh.
Worry about
10
them
and 7.
skins.
Nah, we
Those skins, yeah.
We not
skins.
making it.
Yeah,
They're worried about Caleb Williams.
At
That's
least
all
you
they
know
should
that.
be worried about.
Exactly. I would be too. Are they gonna have to change their name again? I meant to ask you that earlier before I go.
Nah, they don't have to. It's in discussion on if the owner will want to once he purchases the team. If he wants to change, he can.
That's so stupid, bro.
They're gonna. Well,
Goddamn.
you guys heard why, right?
Mm-mm.
So they fucked up when they named the team the Commanders and dude bought rights. So Washington doesn't own the rights. Like the football team doesn't own the rights to the Commanders.
Oh
Like
my
someone owns
God.
the rights to that name.
Nice.
Because
Just
they
be the
beat
Red
them-
Wolves. I like
they
the
beat them
Red
to the-
Wolves better
You
anyway.
can't. The
Stop
Timberwolves-
it.
Timberwolves won't give up the rights to the Wolves.
That doesn't even sound right as a football team.
Kept
Red
it as
Wolves.
Washington
But
football
anyway,
team.
Again,
Exactly.
try and get you off here because you got shit to do.
Yeah,
Wife's over
brother.
here screaming at me because I've been on this bitch too long. So
Yeah, might be in a minute.
all right,
Y'all boys take it easy.
you too, boss.
Too.
All right, before we get into Trent and Ant's segment, I'm telling you right now, the old heads that listen to this will say my list was better.
No, they won't. Your list, garbage.
Trent,
Fuck
you
that
were
old
literally
head
dead
shit.
last in both what we did.
I
Don't
felt
talk
bad.
to me.
You know what I mean? So I was like, I let
Yeah.
Donovan get it this week. We'll move
All right.
on. We'll
You got a
rebound next
you
week.
got a segment
I
for us,
don't
Trent?
have a segment, but Ant's gonna wheel us
Bet.
off with this one. Go ahead.
Carry
Yeah,
us out.
so my segment isn't really like question based. It's more of a, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna put you guys on the spot, but if there's any like I'm gonna do like fantasy bowl predictions, like a player that I don't think anyone's talking about that's gonna just pop off.
Wilson, redemption year, lock it in. I'm picking him. He's
Who?
back.
Who?
Russell Wilson.
Oh,
No, I'm
okay.
talking about
In
for
this division,
each team
bro.
in the division.
Oh, okay. I thought you.
Yeah,
It said
gotta
it
stay
said
on-
fantasy bowl
Yeah.
prediction.
Yeah,
So I'm
for
thinking
division.
like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
For the
Yeah, I
division.
just assumed
So
you were
like
talking about the
like for
division.
example, I think me and Johnny will agree, but like my fantasy bowl predictions, Jordan Addison, and I
Love
think
it.
he's
I
the
was just
rookie
thinking that
wideout by a mile. And Kevin
Not
O'Connell
even
is going to
close.
have like one of the highest passing offenses. I'm not going to say he's going to put Justin Jefferson rookie top year numbers, but he's going to pop off this year.
I love
Like
that.
it.
I would
Any-
say him
you guys
or
think anyone
I like
on the Vikings?
AJ Dillon.
That's another one I'm thinking of. Yeah.
If we're going, you said for every team.
Yeah, I was going to say you could just rapid fire if you guys.
Okay,
want to.
so-
Justin Fields for me.
Mine's
I mean,
Jordan
two
Love,
ones
obviously,
that no
Christian
one's thinking
Watson.
of. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that-
so realistically, your take on Christian Watson this year about being a baby Adams, I saw some stats that he was like top 5 in air yards for the whole season, and that includes the games
Yes.
played. Like he was top 5 for air yards, like buddy, like targets, like his target share and his yards like per attempt or whatever. Fucking ridiculous.
Dude, his target share was 29%. It was
That's
one of
what-
the highest
yeah.
in the NFL.
That's what I'm
And
saying, bro.
yeah, from week 10 to 18, he was wide receiver 8.
Yeah, so guys going late rounds. I think I just did a mock. He went in round 8, 9. But by the time this shit slides up, if you guys are doing that underdog fantasy, the best ball shit, bro, slide up, grab him early because he's going early. I'm trying to tell you, he's about to snap off. Vikings, I don't really like anybody on the Vikings where their ADP. I think Alexander Madison's get drafted way too high.
I'm
But
actually pretty high on him.
I'm iffy on it. But if I was going to take anybody on there, it would be Jordan Addison. That's just because I think everyone else on it, like unless you have the number 1 pick, you're not getting Justin Jefferson. Like
Oh,
that's
you want
just-
to hear something funny? My bold prediction, I think JJ will actually be offensive player of the year.
I think that's very plausible.
It's not crazy.
It's not crazy. I think that's very.
And then
possible.
if you guys want to go sleepers, because I know some of you guys are doing your fantasy drafts in a couple weeks, we actually kind of mentioned it, but I'm actually like head over heels over Khalil Herbert.
yeah, bro.
so-
But his
Yeah, I don't know if
value-
you
was
know
just about to
these-
say,
he's
his
getting
drafted-
value is
He's getting
fucking
drafted as
crazy.
running back 40.
Yeah, he's going around 10, bro.
He was I don't know if any of you guys know this, but he was top 10 running back in fantasy points per game when he had double-digit carries. He actually led the NFL in yards per carry at 5.7.
And
Him
the
and
reason
Madison
his-
both should be up there.
The reason
I
his
mean,
value is so low though is that if you check ESPN right now, Dante Foreman's RB1.
And they draft. If I could be bullshitting, but I'm pretty sure they drafted Bijan's running back pretty high. I mean his backup.
Oh yeah,
And-
Algier.
I thought no, he was a late guy, wasn't
Roshan Johnson.
Oh yeah.
Or
Okay. His
is that his
backup at
name?
Texas. His backup at Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, supposedly like
Mhm.
the beat writers are loving him, and
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just So
But
Khalil
again,
Herbert's
I
like getting
think the
left
reason
out.
Herbert's value is so low is because ESPN has him as RB2 right now behind Dante Foreman, which I don't think is this. Once preseason starts, people will see Khalil Herbert's RB1, which is how I think it starts week 1, and his value will go up. So
Yeah,
but-
and then I have that running back for the Lions. I have him as a top 10 PPR running back.
this
Only
is going
reason
to
why-
be the last
yeah.
year. Cole Kmet gets a vote from me for fantasy.
Okay, well, I'm saying I like that Lions running back they drafted because if
Gibbs, I love yeah.
if Williams is out the first 6 games and they're already talking about lining him up in wide receiver, like in the slot and stuff,
Hey,
dude,
my
PPR,
my Lions pick
PPR.
is the tight end.
Yeah, but how high?
I thought we were talking about sleeper picks. No one's talking about.
Yeah, I get
I'm
it.
talking
but-
about. I'm talking
Oh
about.
yeah, I
for
mean,
value.
yeah.
I'm
talking
Gibbs,
about
you
you-
should be thinking about Gibbs if you're.
Yeah, I'm
talking
saying like don't be
fantasy.
scared to like take him high.
Oh,
or-
for sure. Yeah.
yeah.
If you want to reach
Yeah.
on him, reach on him. Like
Yeah.
the value's there, the upside's there. But I'm talking about for value picks. I'm probably gonna go with Laporta from the Lions. I think you can draft him dumb late. I don't know if he's getting drafted, but take him as your tight end 2, and then just watch that offense without Williams the first week and look at his target share. Jared Goff likes tight ends. He liked Hawkinson before he left. I mean, shit.
All right, well-
Iowa produces tight ends.
Well, my last fantasy bowl prediction is I'm sure I'll get roasted at the end of the season if we do like bad takes and shit, but I'm saying this is a coming out party of Jordan Love and they're winning the North. Just let you know.
Ooh.
And they're winning.
I got a
You
question.
sprinkling some
Vikings
red
are my
on?
Vikings are my realistic pick because I think that Brian Flores signing was great and Kevin O'Connell was nice and blah blah blah. But I had this. It just feels like the Aaron Rodgers when he took over for Brett Favre and he started popping off. People were like, "Oh, who the fuck's this kid?" And he sat behind what's his face for so long. It just seems too obvious right now.
Here's my question for you. And it's a genuine question because I'm seeing this man go as early as the turn. In a 12-man PPR, he's going as early as the 1-2 turn. How do you feel about Amon-Ra this year?
I
going
think
as
he's the
early as
same.
He's like 14th off the board, 13, 14 off the board right now.
It makes sense if it's PPR. Their defense isn't good, so
Right.
they're going to be in shootout mode again. I'm
Especially
sure.
early on with
There's no
what's
one
the
really
name out?
sharing target shares.
Yeah, with
Jameson
Williams
Rose,
out,
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just going to be he's going to do what he probably did last year.
So you like it? I mean, yeah. I think last year he was 7.
Didn't he
Last year
get
was
hurt
7?
for a little bit, or am I bullshitting?
You're bullshitting.
No, he definitely got hurt for a little bit.
Okay, he was wide receiver 7 per game.
I don't know why either him or Pittman for the Colts. I thought missed some time.
No,
swear-
St. Brown got hurt. Yeah, he was hurt.
Yeah, I swear he had like concussions or something, or I could be wrong.
No, you're probably right. He pissed on us. He pissed on everybody he played.
Something like that.
When he played, without a doubt.
Are
But
you
like I
worried-
said, it's a take that I'm probably going to get roasted by. But if I'm somehow correct,
You're not the only one on it, bro. People, I mean, you got to hop on wagons early. So if you actually think it could happen, and the fact when you just look
Well,
at the Packers,
it's not
they
the
haven't
wagon.
missed. They don't miss, bro. They don't
well,
miss.
the thing I look at it's like they're either going to be like shit poor, like bad, or he's just going to have a coming out party. I don't think there's an in between for this kid.
I do because that team is just not good. Like I have him at 8-9. I don't think that team's good. I don't think
But
they have
what-
weapons. I think he can prove that he can play in the NFL without them winning games because they're just
Yeah,
not a
but
good team.
I mean, they have offensive weapons though.
Do they? Aaron Rodgers could win. What makes me think Jordan Love can? They didn't
Didn't
add
they
it.
draft? Didn't they draft a
They
wideout?
drafted in the second round. Still not a first. I forget who he was.
Still drafted one.
fuck
I
his
think he's out.
name?
Isn't he at Michigan State?
Oh my God,
I'm bullshitting.
Johnny, you know
Michigan
who this kid
State?
is. No,
I might be bullshitting. Hold on. What wideout did the Packers draft?
Well, it wasn't Josh Downs, was it? North
It was
Carolina.
Jaden Reed, Michigan State wide receiver. Jaden Reed,
Jaden Reed. Yep, that's who it was.
number 50th overall. Yeah, and then I guess you guys are forgetting about Aaron Jones. I think AJ Dillon does have a pop off year. Robert Tonyan.
I'm tired of hearing that, honestly.
Who? Aaron Jones?
Yeah,
AJ
they need
Dillon.
to move off of him. I like AJ Dillon.
I
Yeah,
love
but he's
AJ.
nice little
AJ
check
Dillon's
down.
a dog.
Fantasy
little check
wise,
down dude.
Fantasy wise, I just can't stand it.
Oh, because it
Why?
won to you.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
Yeah, they need to move off Aaron Jones.
I
I don't know
agree.
why they
Yeah, but
fucking
they-
re-signed him.
Yeah, because I think he thought fucking Aaron Rodgers was staying.
He's an idiot.
I don't give a fuck what he thought. We need to move off of him.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones is going like 4th round right now in fantasy, which is good value. I mean, he's still RB1, but he's not first round.
I think he's
second
gonna be a
round
lot
running
of
back like he used to
checkdowns.
be.
Yeah.
Check
he's
down,
gonna-
yeah, check down king. But shit, it's midnight. I gotta be working 4 hours.
But yeah, that's all I had.
I love
that
that. Are you
clock,
are you bringing that?
Anyways, thank you guys
Okay, I gotta be working
for
4.5
tuning in
hours.
for episode 47. Like and subscribe. We'll be back next week.
Deuces.